All right. Welcome everybody. How you doing? Whew, ladies and gentlemen, this is your favorite Uncle Beno, the one and only coconut head brother. Yeah, I should have gone live earlier, but something came up. Me and some of my own people were doing some research and researching and searching, and it took us a while before we finally come to a decision. And by the time I was going to come live, I noticed Auntie B was live. And by the way, I think Auntie B need to come and make a big announcement to the real fam. I'm going to reach out to Auntie B. Auntie B had just achieved a new milestone, and I think everybody should be part of it. So, but I'm going to reach out to Auntie B to see if she can spare, if not 1 hour, to come and hang out with the real fam so we can talk about this great news. Now, you welcome everybody. I really don't want to waste your time. I just have to. Is this what they call keeping up with the Jones? I think I have a date with YouTube, so I know I have to show up and I have to bring the show to our community because there is always something out there on social media that needed our attention. So, in this episode, we want to talk about African broken engagements. Yes, you heard me right. Please hit the like as you enter the studio. Hit the like. This is going to be a fantastic show. So let's get our people on board as fast as we can. So, on this episode, we're going to talk about African broken engagements and property retrieval. Is it right or wrong? Yeah, I would love to have my girls and my paddy, everybody to come and be part of this. And I think by now, the Champions League matches should have been over and everybody should be ready to just come and drop their take. If you can't come in the studio, don't worry. We're gonna read the messages. Hopefully, maybe Simbi will be free to join me on this one. And I'm also sharing the link earlier because this is a review show. We're just gonna be reacting to what's out there on social media. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I see you, Abby, the troublemaker. Abby, Uncle Ben, you know some of us have to sleep soon. Of course, that's why it's gonna be a quick one. I think it should be 10 o'clock in UK now, and 10 o'clock shouldn't be too late. Abby, you don't used to sleep, oh, but now when you don't resume work back, Sha. All right, welcome everybody. I see you, Sister Marriott. My own fantastic Sister Marriott, you're welcome. My Simbi baby is here. Please, if you're watching, hit the like, drop a shout out in the chat. Let us recognize you real quick. You know, we can't be here and not recognizing our own people. So, this show is going to be a very fast one, but I tell you, it's going to be interesting too. We want to talk about African broken engagement and property retrieval. Is it right or wrong? And Tonto Dike is involved in this because the first time I ever came across relationship, broken relationship where the man and the woman begin drag each other for property retrieval, as far as this social media space is concerned, it has to do with Tonto Dike. So that's why Tonto Dike is our special anchor for this episode. Now, talking about Tonto Dike, you can't take one thing away from Tonto. She's such a beautiful sister, man. Yeah, Tonto Dike is beautiful. I remember those days when I do watch her movies. We were young men at the time, and sometimes some of us we fantasize. Say, if I catch this kind of woman for bed, man, see her. Tonto was giving us that vibe. Not be all this Gen Z Instagram vibe where we get now. That's why I can't wait to have my Abby to come and be our special guest so we can discuss Gen Z love and Instagram. But just as I'm saying, Tonto Dike is one of those sisters that bring it 100 back in the days. Very beautiful lady. But then all of a sudden we heard that she's engaged, she's getting married or something. And then later we hear say they don't scatter them. And then later we hear say they begin the drag property. She want to Churchy want to collect. It's not Churchy want to collect truck. I've been at to Simbi, where you at? Where are my girls? I think my girls knows that story. But anyway, let me put a break here so that we can quickly dissect this show. Cool mama with a baby face. You cannot trick me, my sister. How you dey, cool mama? You're welcome. Auntie Grace. Auntie Grace, good don't vest for me. But Auntie Grace say, Ben, why are you going live when you know I have to sleep? Auntie Grace, no vest. This one go fast. My sweet sister, Sue. Sue the troublemaker. Sue. Sue now one of those sisters we go they pretend say they no fit eat one cookies finish, but she get wahala. Welcome, Sue. How you doing? All right. Let's get this show started. Simbi, are you here, mommy? How you doing?
Good evening, sir. Uncle Ben, good evening, sir. Hi, Rufam. Good evening, everybody. Please hit the like button. I'm fine, sir. How are you?
I'm doing okay. But I have to discuss this thing, so I can't sleep on it. So I'm like, nah. I gotta go on live and have this
It's a
conversation.
very interesting topic. Yes.
Yes, so all right, let's get the show started formally. All right, so we're talking about African broken engagement or relationship and property retrieval in this episode. If you have ever been in that situation before where you were dating somebody and along the way the relationship turns out not to be what you were expecting, have you experienced, and how do I put this now? Have you ever been in that position as a woman where the man asks you to return what he gifted you during the relationship? So that's what we want to talk about now. I always tell you guys how I come up with whatever we are discussing. It's either is shared at the real farm, or I found it from my girls, or I dabble upon it myself. So there's this video that has been going around on social media now. Honestly speaking, I wasn't interested in that video because it's all content, and I believe you have seen the video. It's a video of a guy who proposed to a lady and he refused to net down, and then the whole thing became gbas, and then later the guy came out and made some comment again, and then later the guy was in a car with his mom, and then the mom also give a take, and then we saw another video of the guy and his friend trying to say they want to retrieve the car he gave the girl he won the car back and all of that. It doesn't interest me because I knew it's all content, not content. Okay. But then, content aside, these are things that are happening in real life. Some lady have had this experience before. It's not new, right? And some have never experienced it at all. So, just for you to know that this is a serious matter, I asked my ladies to compile a list of celebrities in Nigeria who had gone through these gbasgbos before. I mean, a situation whereby um, two people broke up, and then the man demanded that the lady return everything he has gifted her. So they made a list. I'm looking for the list right now. Okay. Yeah. So B-Flex actually shared this one in the backstage. He plenty, but let me see the one where I feel read. All right. So one of the people that have been in this basketball journey before happens to be Tonto Dikeh. No, the first set of people are Timaya and Empress in Jama. How many people know about that story? For those who don't know, Timaya and Empress in Jama, Timaya is a Nigerian Afrobeat artist, and Empress in Jama is an actor. So I think they were dating or something, and then in year 2000, the relationship fell apart, and all suddenly, Timaya demanded that he wanted the car he gifted Empress back. And story have it that Empress did not return the car. Empress said the car is actually her settlement for dating Timaya. Long story short, Timaya went to the church where Empress was worshiping, and he went there with spare key and wanted to take the car, and then the security wouldn't allow Timaya to drive away with the car, and somehow the whole team made it to the internet. And you know Timaya is always Timaya. So Timaya came online, and Timaya began sing like Canario. He told everybody what really went down. After Timaya case is where we now have Tonto Dikeh and Priest Pogri. So their breakup was explosive. Toto accused her ex of trying to blackmail her, while he allegedly demanded the return of the Lexus SUV he had gifted her. Tonto later gifted the car to her friend, actress Doris Ogala, sparkling another round of bars both. Also, we have Ike and Mercy, aka BBN Niger. I really don't know much about them, but according to the report B-Flex shared with us, their relationship ended on a bitter note, and Ike at some point shaded Mercy on social media, claiming she never really valued his efforts. Fans accuse him of indirectly asking for some of the things he'd given her during their time together, though Mercy brushed it off and flaunted her own wealth. Then we have Jim Ike and Nadia Buhari. Oh, this one pay me. Jim Ike and Nadia really pay me. I was hoping they're gonna have something great come out of that their relation, because Jim Ike now, fine boy, and Nadia Buhari, wow, that lady, she's a damsel. So what happened was that though not as loud as Timaya's case, whispers flew around when Jim Ike and Nadia split. Reports claimed there were quarrels over expensive gifts exchanged during the romance, but both parties later downplayed it in the media. Also, my boy Davido and Chioma, this is allegedly. So during one of their breakups, before getting back together, blogs buzzed with claims that Davido wanted back the Porsche. Is it Porsche? Yeah, the Porsche he had once famously gifted Chioma. So, though the video never openly confirmed this, the gist kept circulating in gossip space. The video make news all the time anyway. Now, this now brings me to where we are right now. We've seen this all the time. We see it. It's happening in America. I don't know about Europe and UK, but I've seen this happen in America a lot of times when men want the stuff they gave to their women back. because the relationship packed up. And I've seen women also demanded that a guy should return the gift and many other things that they exchanged when the relationship was good. Now, to this boy that was making social media rounds, I really don't want to play their video because, again, like I said, they are just skit makers. So this is the last video they released. Take a listen, guys.
Guys, I just came here and he told me that he's coming here with a pistol. Guys, can you see how he's trying to harass me? Can you see how he's trying to harass me? I only came here and he's telling me that he wants to take the car. Take what car? Is it because we're having an issue? And he's already telling me that he wants to take my... I don't understand. This make it make sense. Make it make sense because I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know what to come. My friend is not even dressed properly. Like, I don't understand. We only came here for peace talk and he's harassing. He came here with his friends. He came here with his friends to harass me. Because of what did I do? Let's leave here.
Bro, yeah, just get your car keys.
No,
simple.
listen, I don't want any form of peace talk. She has treated, bro. Let me tell you, I was live streaming yesterday. There's no form of remorse.
Just get the car key.
No sign of remorse. All I just want is my vehicle. I will take it from her and I will go.
Yes,
I'm not interested in the relation. Everything I've spent on her, every money of mine that she has, she can have it.
She's coming. She's here.
Wait, okay, yeah, she's here. She's here.
I just get the car keys.
That's all. There's nothing that I'm like
supposed to spend
for.
like 5 minutes. Yeah.
She might be thinking I want to go inside Donald's and have talk with her. What kind of peace talk?
Is this Putin and Trump?
Don't let her know you're filming.
It's alright. It's alright. Just the key. Let's go, bro. What's going
All
on,
this
bro?
drama. I'm not like interested in.
Welcome, Buba.
Hi, what's up?
How are you doing?
Listen, I'm here to just talk to you about some things. I'm not going inside.
And
Listen,
why is he recording again? What's with this
I want
recording?
you to be on
I want these
record.
things to be on the record.
Why do you want
Yes.
to
I
be on
want
record?
personally, I want you to be on the record
Why you
because
shouting?
initially you're
Why you
taking these
shouting?
things out. No, listen, I don't want issues. All I just want is for you to hand over my car keys. I'm not interested in
I should
anything.
hand over your car keys as well. I don't understand.
So where's the car key, please? We don't have to spend time here.
Actually, I
Where's
just
the
Bro,
car key?
Victor, there's nothing like you telling me to calm down. I'm not entering inside, bro.
Where's the car key?
Give me the car
you guys
keys.
should
I
walk
gave you.
inside
car key
Victor,
from
No,
stop.
no.
Victor, stop.
The car key.
I don't
You don't
want
want to
this.
enter the restaurant. Why are you telling me to enter the
I don't want to
restaurant?
listen. I don't want the restaurant. Just give me my car keys. Let me go.
Give me the car key as well. As a marketing that you are you a child? Are you a
Guys,
baby?
Bro,
I
the car
gave-
key
I-
now.
listen,
Let's
guys,
go.
I
Let's
gave
go.
her my.
Are you a baby?
I want my. Listen, just. Bro, just calm down. Calm down.
Like, okay, this is what you brought your friends to do.
And
to
you
me.
know, just gently give me the.
You guys want to beat me up?
Guy, just give me the car key.
I'll collect it now.
Okay,
Beat
just
me,
go.
I'll collect it.
Guys, I don't know it now. Guys, for just enter inside now.
Bro, I'm not entering inside. Don't tell me to enter inside. Enter inside and do what, bro? Why you causing embarrassments here? Give me my phone, please.
Guys,
All
I
right.
just came here and he told me that he's coming here with a pistol.
All right, like I told you guys, these are just contents. I don't see anything serious here. In fact, the moment I see the boys, his friends, I already know that these are guys who are just trying to survive. Hunger day, they have to survive. Even the girls too. All that nonsense. See the girl that is claiming that why are you recording? The girl that is asking, why are you recording? Why are you what's with this recording? She's the one also recording in her own corner. So, but then let's talk about real life scenario. People demanding gift back from their ex after breakup. Simbi, have you found yourself in this kind of situation before?
No, sir. Not me.
But you've received gift from your person where now, Abby?
Yeah, but not asking me to return it. No, absolutely not.
So if you receive gift from a man and when you guys break up, the man now said he wants the gift back. Shout out to you, my sensei. How you doing? So if the man say he wants everything he bought for you, he want it back, what are you gonna do? Will you return it or not?
Uncle Ben, thank you very
Yeah.
much for asking that question. This is why when you're in a relationship, don't just be at the receiving end alone. Also be a giver. So while my guy is gifting me, I'm gifting back. So there will be no talk of, hey, return all those things I bought for you.
What are you gifting back?
Yeah,
Can
I'll
you give
gift
a
you
man a
back.
car? Oh, wait. Can you give a man a car, Simbi?
If he buys me a car, I'll get him a bicycle so that he will know that yes, I'm reciprocating his
You know where?
energy.
Yeah, yeah, girl.
Yes. Yes, so buy me a
You
car,
not,
I'll get a bicycle.
not be only a bicycle.
Yes, but Uncle Ben, for real, I think ladies should learn to give. Give your man gifts.
Mhm.
That way the guy will not, even if that relationship doesn't work, there will be no talk of, hey, give me back my car key, or you know what, I need you out of this apartment,
But
and all those.
one of the issue is unless you are really a comfortable lady, a rich lady or something, your gift
Okay.
can never equate what a guy will gift you. Do you agree with that?
Yes, yes, I agree with that, Uncle Benno, but it's not in all cases. But if
Mhm.
the guy is gifting me much more than I'm gifting him, but at least I'm giving something back. I or else that guy is not mature. That's when he will start saying, okay, give me my car key. When you know that I'm also gifting back,
What? Okay,
you
don't
know,
you want to get under my skin? Because I don't see what you guys are going to
at
gift
least
back.
I'm buying clothes for you. I'm buying
Um,
perfumes for you. I'm
Uh,
buying some other things that I know that yes you
so,
like. And
so
then
okay.
Uncle Ben, if you're
Mhm,
cooking for him too,
mhm.
is it easy to cook like 2 pots of soup and then pack it inside the freezer? That's a lot of work. Can you pay? If you want to, how do I put it now? We have liter of soup now. Ask all those caterers in Nigeria. If I cook 2 liters of soup for
Mm.
you, go and price that um go and price that 2 liters of soup outside. Tell the caterer to make it. You know that you're spending
Well,
money.
you
So
are
we
you are
cook.
you
We
are
cook for
playing,
our
my dear.
men. You sure?
All right,
I'm
all
not
right,
playing. That's also me giving you something.
all right. Talk about the most important thing you are giving. You are all those one you are describing is a no. Talk say you are giving him pekus. Then we know. All right.
Ah, Uncle
Sissy in
Ben,
the
no,
building.
no, no, no.
Oh, I hear you. Sissy in the building. Hey, Sissy, what's up?
Hey, Uncle Ben. Hey, Sibby. Good to hear your voice. Real
Have
fam.
you?
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning.
Hi, Sissy. Welcome.
Thank you, guys.
You see, Sister Marriott is already replying to you, Self Simbi. Sister Marriott say car to soup. You want to compare car to soup? That's funny.
Sister
Sissy,
Marriott, soup is expensive.
so Sissy, this situation where a man gives to you and it doesn't work out, he wants everything back. If you want to be serious, what would you say about it, Mama?
I would give it back to him.
The car?
Oh, yeah,
Mm.
I'd give it back to him.
Why?
Because I'll just find it a big insult. You can't give somebody a car, they've been driving the car, then immediately the relationship is over, you come and demand for I'll give you the car back.
What if
Because
the car is in your name?
oh, if it's in your name, then it's your property. That's completely different. That is ownership. If somebody has gifted you a car, the car is in your name, then the car belongs to you. But sometimes men buy cars, they're the ones paying for they're the ones paying the maybe the finance or
Car
the car
note?
note.
Yeah.
They're the ones paying for the insurance, but you're just a name driver and you're able to drive the car and he gives it to you in your possession. It may be parked in front of your house, but the ownership of the car, the logbook, everything is in his name. You have to hand it over. But if a guy has given you a car, as in the car is in your name, you're paying the insurance, and you're the one with the logbook, it's registered to your address, by law, it's your property.
So
So
if, so
there's a bit
even
of
if,
a difference.
even if the man is stressing you out, disgracing you, showing up at your job everywhere unnecessarily, you're still not gonna return the car because it belongs to you. It's under
If
your
it's
name.
in my name, if the ownership is mine and he gave it to me and it's in my name, that's a gift. You've given it to me. But if you're only loaning it to me like, oh, I got you this car to run around, but everything is still tied to his name, then legally you don't really have that much of a leg to stand on, even if you've been driving the car around, because he made sure that he kept it in his name. Then you can't really fight for it, because if he comes now with police and says, oh, they'll ask you, do you have is the logbook in your name? No. Are you paying the insurance? No. Then it'll be difficult for you to really fight for the car. But I feel like when men ask for property and gifts and things that they've given you during it's just very petty and just very disgusting behavior. So because of my ego, I would happily give you back the car. Please take it. I wouldn't even want to drive something that somebody's given me in the first place. So that's why you don't accept certain gifts when a man is not your husband. I feel like a car is not a gift for a boyfriend. No.
I like that you mentioned that, CC. So what, and Honey Baby's here too, very good. So I'm just gonna ask you now, ladies, what
Uncle
are
Ben,
those? Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I want to quickly say this. I know. Okay, let me put it this way. I've had this talking stage where a man gifted me money. This thing I'm saying is years ago. Back then I was in 400 level. He gifted me money and I rejected it. And I didn't know that he was pained. Like he was so mad, but he was still talking to me. And one day he just mentioned it. He was like, why did you reject the money that I gave you? Because in my mind I was like, I don't want you to hold this against me. So I don't know. Is that really possible that when a man loves you and you reject his gift, it's painful?
It all
Is it
depends
for
on the
real?
kind of man. It depends on the type, the kinds of
Okay.
men. But yeah, but just like we're saying now,
Well, I
let me
don't
just
like him.
ask.
That was why I rejected his money.
Okay, now you make a point there. Okay, now let me just ask, starting with Honey Babe, what are some of those gifts that a woman should be careful if a man who is not your husband is gifting them to you? Can we, Honey Babe, you want to start from there and then give us your take?
Hello,
This
Uncle
one where
Ben.
you do, Honey Babe. Somebody have collected a car from you
I'm trying
before.
to be serious for once. Hello, CC. Hello, Simbi. Hello, everybody.
Hey, honey, babe.
Personally, for me, I'm very much on the mindset of CC. I wouldn't accept a car from someone that is not my husband. I'm in the process of looking for another car. I have the money, I have the resources to do it. So personally, why would I need to rely on someone that's not my husband? So I think we need to be, the mindset for me is that find perfume, find dinner, find flowers, little things like that. But personally, I wouldn't want to take a gift that the person, to be honest, can't even afford to personally lose, because I think it gets very petty when relationships end. Even when marriages end, don't get me wrong, but that's another story. But what I will say is that for me, last gifts like cars, I wouldn't, for me, it's a no for me. I would stick to very small items that I can give back. So if he gives me perfume, I will give him perfume. If he takes me out to dinner, then maybe I'll take him out to dinner. It's gifts where I can give him back. And it's gifts that is not a big deal. It's not the type of thing where when we break up, you're now asking me for my house back. Not that I would, allow anyone to buy me a house or a car. I personally think the whole thing is very petty. But in terms of your answering your question, big items like cars and houses and stuff like that, I think is a no. I think we should keep it very casual, because you're dating, in terms of dinner, perfume, flowers, chocolates, etc., etc.
Okay, but let me
Yeah,
I want to highlight something here, okay?
sure.
When people are dating, they
Yeah.
don't suddenly start gifting cars and all of that. I think before a man can start gifting a girl a car, you getting a house, buy expensive rings and all of that, you both kind of see the relationship as heading somewhere,
I
right?
agree with what you're saying, but I still stand. You're not, like I said to you, it's different. Like I said to you, it's different if you're married and your husband gives you a car. you're in a permanent, recognized relationship. And I'm not trying to trivialize boyfriend and girlfriend, not at all, but I'm just saying it's not permanent. And I think personally it's very dangerous for me to be dating a guy and suddenly, even if he perceives me to be the person that he wants to marry, even after a year, I can't speak for anybody else, I will personally have a problem with him buying me a car. I think it's not the right time for that type of thing. It's only when you're in a permanent relationship, i.e. marriage. Like I said, for me, I get what you're saying, that 2-3 years, it's a very foreign thing to me. I would not feel comfortable because for me, I can buy the car myself. I don't necessarily need a boyfriend to buy me a car. I know it's in a different environment, but like I said, I can buy my own house. I can buy my own car. Why do I feel the need for a boyfriend to buy me a car or a house? It's different when you're married, you buy a house together.
Okay, let me turn this up a little bit, and you and Sisi will actually examine this. I just want you ladies to imagine yourself in this scenario. Right now, you are all doing fine, financially, professionally, career-wise, you're good. And the circle that you found yourself is going to involve men who are men of timber and caliber, like we say it in Nigeria. For instance, you, honey babe, you are into real estate, you're selling properties and all of that. Definitely the men that are gonna be coming across your way are men who own real money. See what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
So,
Yeah.
and you are a single lady. Now, one thing led to another. So let's say you found yourself dating a man with maybe a net worth of $5 million or £5 million. Money is not a problem to him, and the man really love you. The going is great, everything is fine, and he look at your car and feel like, oh, honey babe, oh, you're still driving a 2020 car.
2005. My car is 2005.
Honey babe, stop.
I'm
Honey
being
babe,
serious.
stop. Even me now, I feel like buying you a car, even though you got all the money in this world.
No, it's not important. My property business is more important, but continue.
Yeah, but I'm like the scenario I'm painting for you right now. It happened. So the man may feel like you are educated, you have a good business, you speak well, presentable lady, and he just feel like you can't come to my circle. Like, look, where I have my house, there is a golf club. It's a golf club area anyway. Sometimes when you see the caliber of men that come to these golf clubs, so imagine you want to go to the golf club of this man, and it's like, honey babe, I don't want you to come around with this 2025 vehicle. How about I have my PA to arrange for a Range Rover so that whenever you want to come to me or anything, are you going to reject the offer for a man that truly loves you, that treats you respectfully and everything? Are you going to reject it?
No cap. But this has been my authentic self. I would say no. I've had my mum that has say to me I should change my car, and she said to me last week she'll give me the money. I said I don't need it. When I'm ready, when I get the money, I'll buy my own car.
Okay, why would you say no?
No, because that's just me. That's just me. Like I said, I can't explain it to you. This is just how I am. I'd rather work hard, and when I get the money together, I'll buy my own car. That's just me.
Oh, honey, babe, you want to start Bass Boost now?
I'm not starting Bass Boss. I'm not capping. This
now,
is who I am.
let me tell you what I'm getting from that as a man.
Yeah.
If I am the man that I am wealthy, I have the capacity, the resources to just give you a Range Rover without sweating.
Yeah.
And I really like you.
Yeah.
And you have to come around where my business partners, everybody are. And I just feel like, you know what? You are my woman now. The woman
has he proposed? Has he married me?
This is not about proposal. We are still on it. We are still trying to get to know each other. But I already love you. And I want to take care of you as my woman. So now I said, all right, based on my circle, if you want to come around, I need you to come around in Range Rover. Something classic, something luxury. And you now tell me, no, I don't want to do that. That's for me.
I understand, but I get what you're saying, Uncle Ben, but I think it's a reflection of how I was brought up, where I was brought up, and the type of how I was brought up. And I'm not capping this. I'm being honest with my answer. No, you're not. I'm not married. I'm not engaged to you. I was not raised in Nigeria, and I'm not trying to be nasty, but it's not my mindset. And I'm being totally authentic to say that I wouldn't.
Okay, I agree. I respect that, but there's gonna be problem with that anyway. I'll come back to that shortly.
I understand.
Shout out to Uncle Emeka the Zaddy. Zaddy, don't come and protect your girls today. Oh. Honey Bay, Sissy, same situation, same scenario. I gave you a Range Rover. What are you gonna do? You turn it down? Hey, African Simba, what's up, mama?
I'm not gonna. I'm only gonna collect that Range Rover if that car is paid outright. Okay, it's not hanging car notes. It's not requiring me to pay any maintenance, whatever. If you're not buying that car for me outright and giving it to me in my name as my possession, Uncle, keep your car.
Really?
I respect that.
If you're not, because I feel like if a man is going to do a grand gesture, like buy your car, buy your house, then he needs to put that thing, he needs to give you ownership of that thing. The minute that there's a condition of, oh, I'm buying you this car, but it's in his name, he has the logbook, he has all the means, it just means that thing is not really your possession. It's a temporary something that he's giving you, so that when you now break up, he will come and collect those things. It's not really, he's like loaning it to you on the grounds that you two are dating, you two are talking. So that to me already shows me the intent that this man is not really serious. He's doing it just to show that he's a big boy. Because if you're already a big boy and you're really about that life, then buying somebody a car and giving it to them in their name is nothing for you. Or else you wouldn't have suggested it in the first name. So for me, I don't collect gifts that are not mine and are not my possession. So keep your car. I was dating my ex before my current boyfriend now. We were together for like a year and a half. And to be honest, I thought me and him were going to get married. He wanted to buy me a car. And I asked him, I said, babe, this car you want to buy me, is it in my name or is it in your name? He said, no, it's your car. It's your property. I said, yeah, because I don't want embarrassment. God forbid we break up tomorrow. You come collect the car, give it to new girlfriend. He's like, no, don't be ridiculous. So I'm sorry. There needs to be that understanding from the get-go. Don't buy me gift. If you want to buy me house that is in my name. So I know I have full ownership. But men that buy gifts and there's condition, they're controlling, it means that they'll eventually collect that thing back from you. So it's not worth it. So if the Range Rover is in my name and you bought it outright and you dropped it on my door, Uncle, no problem. I'm collecting my gift. It's a gift.
All right. All right. Yeah. So
Uncle Ben, can I say something?
I'm coming, honey, babe, please.
No, I just wanted to say, in terms of CC, that's what I tried to say. I just feel there's always conditions. When you flow in your wealth, there's always conditions. So that's the reason why, for me, I would have an issue unless we're married.
Okay. So for the first position you took was a matter of principle, and if you and CC are saying the same thing, that means
slightly. Obviously, she's emphasized it more, but I would say no unless we're married, because I just feel there's always conditions. When relationships turn nasty, even in marriage, that's when they start saying, "I want my ring back. I want this back." I ain't got time for that. I'm too classy for that nonsense. So I'd rather buy the car myself.
For me, it's not about condition of marriage, because I feel
we are really going to have a lot of bad boosts towards the end of today, so I can sense it already now. So, but just to draw the line, because Uncle Dio and Abby is in the building also, just to draw the line, both you and Honey Babe and Sissy, you're going to accept the Range Rover if it is in your name, even though you are still dating. That's what you're saying, right? Honey Babe, how about you?
Sorry, what was it again? What did you say?
I'm saying you're going to accept the Range Rover if it is in your name, even though you are still dating, right?
I still have an issue, because I think that at the end of the day, even if it's in your own name, I know how petty men can get when a relationship is over.
But Honey Babe, you need to understand. Will you accept it or you will not accept it? Imagine.
I don't know. Okay, fine. You want an answer? Fine. You guys are pushing me. Fine. Yes, I'll take it.
Right? That's what I'm talking about. Good job. Why
do you want me to talk? Let me land.
Don't worry, we go land. Simbi, Range Rover, are you accepting it or not? I believe you've heard all the story already. No need to go back about it.
Uncle
Simbi,
Ben, I will accept it. What kind of
the
question
Range
is
Rover.
that? Yes, I will
Okay,
accept it.
Okay, will it have to
Yes.
be in your name, or as far as the man just dash you, even though if it's in the man name, you're gonna take it?
It will be my
Simbi,
name. Oh.
it,
Yes,
it must be in your name. Eh?
yes, that would be my name because
Okay.
that shows that you genuinely want to give me that car. If it's not in my name, that
Okay.
means you
No
have
problem.
ulterior motive.
No problem. I
That's
feel you.
how I.
Uncle Dayo. Yeah, I feel you. Uncle Dayo, before I go to Abby, you want to add anything, or maybe we add Abby before you go add something, Uncle Dayo?
Please go to Abby first. I would.
Okay.
And I'll tell you my own take later.
Oh,
All
what a
right.
gentleman
So, Abby,
always. Happy.
Yes, Uncle Ben.
brand new 2025 Range Rover MQX.
First
Fine.
of all,
It's
it's
gone.
hurting my feelings that I can't stay on this live stream for long. But I had to come and say this, right? Uncle Ben, first things first. Personally, I was born with a silver spoon. So there's been a standard since I was a child, right? When I was growing up, one of the advice my mom gave me is that I shouldn't accept certain presents from a man that I don't like or I'm not interested in, because she just feels like it's not right. At least have some interest, like the man, before you accept presents from him. But one thing I realized growing up is that sometimes there are standards, right? There are things that I already do for myself that generally for a man to want to impress me, he realizes that he has to top that. I find that I generally date men that have more money than I do because that is my preference. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Date down? No. So what that means is that there are certain presents that they have to gift. That's just how it goes. It's not me that.
But you heard the scenario I painted, right?
Yes, I will collect it because what else are you supposed to give me? Dinner?
That's all I want to hear, that you're going to collect this Range Rover now. Now, that Range Rover.
To be modest about it.
Okay,
that is what you're supposed to do as a man.
That Range Rover, should it be in your name or it could be in his name? So far, it's a gift to you.
Of course, it's in my name. It's my car. You're the one. I didn't beg for it. Mind you, the rule here is I'm not asking. You're freely giving. That's the rule.
All right, no problem. We are going somewhere. Shout out to Mr. AB. Welcome, my brother. Mr. AB, Uncle Beno, did you eat the jollof? They don't give us jollof. With all the long show where we do, even though they won't take deep hip, kill me at the end of that show, they don't give me jollof. But no problem. Now, we've all agreed that if a man offer you a gift, such as a vehicle, what I gather from my ladies here is you have to make sure the gift is in your name to avoid bad boost. I believe that's the lesson we can draw from this first segment. Now, the second segment is this. Let's talk about wedding ring, because we were having this conversation earlier, and Sisi, Sisi, I'm going to let you describe your experience. I don't want to bring your business out. We spoke about wedding ring, and Sisi said something. Say it again, Sisi. I don't want to come from my mouth.
I said with my previous engagement, I said I sold the engagement ring, but this was only after I offered, when the engagement was, when we were not going to get married and we broke up. I offered the ring back. He refused. He said no, he doesn't want me. He doesn't want to take it back. I should keep it. Fine. So I sold the ring after a year or almost 2 years. I sold the ring and I bought myself a nice bag. So
Jesus Christ.
that's what it is.
Jesus Christ.
I don't think it's bad. I know that there are women that they don't give back their engagement ring and they sell it or they do whatever with it, which I think is not the right thing, because that the ring, I believe, is the possession of the man. It's based on a condition that you guys are going to get married. If you're not going to get married, return his ring and he can do what he wants to do. If he says he doesn't want the ring, it's your property. Do as you wish with it. I sold mine.
Now, that is where I'm going.
Sorry, what if
That's
you,
where
what
I'm
if you
going.
divorced? Because I sold my wedding ring to pay for my solicitors to divorce him. I'm being real. I needed money and it was petty. and I sold it, took it and sold it, and I used the money to for my solicitors. And he asked for it, and I said, "You're not getting it back."
It's your possession.
Okay, now
I'm just saying, so I get you.
I see it a little differently though, but we might need to take a poll here. Simbi, if you can type on the banner this simple question: should women who owns engagement ring? That's the first poll. So, who owns an engagement ring? If I am going out with you, we're seeing each other, we fell in love, we decided that we're going to be committed to each other, and I then went to this store, just like you sisters were describing all kinds of ring for me the other day. I now went to go and look for these expensive rings. Imagine maybe I bought a $50,000 or maybe $100,000 engagement ring with wait to be that way they do on top stone. Sissy, is there anything else they call that one? Or stone now? They call it stone. The stone on top of the engagement ring. Maybe it's a diamond.
Yeah.
Is it what?
The diamond, yeah.
Maybe it's a diamond, big diamond, and I use it to propose to you. And maybe after our engagement, things don't work out. And now we're breaking up. Who owns that ring? Is that not the man's ring? Do you think the ring belongs to you? Simbi, have you typed the banner? Who owns engagement ring? Yes, thank you, Mama. So, is it the man or the woman? The lady or the man? Who owns the engagement ring? Abby, let's start with you.
That's Uncle Ben. The woman owns it.
Yes.
The woman
How?
owns
Why?
it.
Why?
Because it's a present to signify. Basically, what it means is that you're gifting the woman a ring for her to accept your proposal. So it's actually considered, even legally, it's considered a present. Please, lawyers in the house, correct me if I'm wrong.
Engagement can fight that in court. Honestly, I can fight that in court. Engagement ring. That
it's
ring,
actually considered a present, Uncle Ben. What are you fighting? Sissy, am I wrong? Is an engagement ring considered a present?
It is, yeah.
But you are no, it's not a present. It's a
the engagement is to signify your commitment to the lady. You're going down on one knee and you're asking her to engage for to be engaged. Normally, women want an engagement ring because that signifies your commitment to the promise that you're going to marry her. Doesn't that mean that it's a gift? You're gifting it to her.
But then, when the woman decided she don't want to be in the relationship again,
I would give it back.
Accepted it. That gift is a conditional gift. I don't know.
Did you sign anything to say that? Did you say when you engaged her? Did you say, you know what? Here's an NDA. If we don't get married, can I have the ring back? No one signed anything.
All right. Let's get Uncle Emeka's view on this thing real quick because me, I want to do bad both with you now. Uncle Emeka, how are you doing? Okay, Abby. Thank you, my dear. Uncle Emeka.
I'm doing very well.
Evening, Zaddy.
Abby, Cece, Honey Babe, everybody. Okay. I saw Tonto Dikeh. I thought we were talking about Tonto Dikeh, but it's okay. Regarding engagement ring, specifically engagement ring here in the US, by law, it is regarded as a present in exchange for a promise to be fulfilled. So in the event that engagement is broken off, by law, the man can request for it back and they will make the lady to return the engagement ring. In the event, for example, in Sissy's example, that it was pawned to use to do something else, the courts can actually ask you to pay the cash value of that engagement ring. Exactly. That's for engagement ring. I don't know.
Exactly. Can I ask you in the circumstance that I mentioned where I actually was married and I decided to divorce him and I was being petty because he was being petty and I pawned it to obviously pay my solicitor. Is that allowed under the law?
If you're already married, then
Yeah.
that's different. I'm talking about
Okay, because he did ask for it, and obviously he never got it back. Thank you. So no one can sue me. Thank you.
So, so in the UK, legally, the person who is given the ring, the receiver of the ring, the recipient, is allowed to keep the ring because here it's classed as a gift. It's just morally returning the ring as the person who was given the ring and maybe the engagement broke off, like mine. Morally, I didn't feel it was right to keep something like that when there was not going to be a marriage. That's just me. It's not everybody that would do that. Maybe Honey Babe wouldn't do that. Abby wouldn't do that. Right? I think Abby even said that we can't even dare to ask for it back. Fine. But just for me, morally, because I knew that we were not gonna get married and the ring was expensive, I said, look, I don't want the engagement ring. We're not getting married. Please take the ring back. I gave it back to him. He refused and said, no, I want you to keep it. Okay. At that point, I can go. If he goes to court, you've now said you want me to keep it. So it's my possession, it's my property. I can do as I want with it. If I want to sell it, if I want to keep it, if I want to melt it and take the stone and make a necklace or a bracelet with it, I can do what I want because at that point, he now said it's your possession. So I can do what I want with it. But usually, legally here in the UK, an engagement ring is classed as a gift. So if it's given to the person and the engagement doesn't go ahead, they're not legally obliged to give you back that ring. No, it's just a moral thing. Unless I think the only caveat is if, for example, it was like an heirloom. Like let's say you have like your grandma's ring that's been in your family for generations and generations and generations. I think that's the only time where if maybe the marriage didn't go ahead, that is the type of gift that the courts can say you must return that because that's actually something that's a bit more different. There's obviously a condition like we get married, this thing is being passed from my generation, and that's it. But here, no, a gift is a gift.
Wow. Okay.
Well, the thing is this: as long as you had that discussion whereby you try to return that ring and he says no, keep it. If that discussion took place, then he has no claim to that ring afterwards.
Exactly.
You can do whatever you want to do with it. It's like somebody leaving a property and you say, come and take your property. And they say, no, I'm not taking it. You can trash that property. He can't come back tomorrow and say, oh, I want my property back.
Exactly.
It doesn't work that way.
All right. Thank you very much, Uncle Emeka. Thank you, Sisi. Thank you, Honey Babe. We have Dupsy in the building. I don't know if Uncle Dayo is free now, but let me quickly go to. Okay, Uncle Dayo, you want to chip in?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to say something, sir.
Okay, sir. Go ahead.
Number one, I want to say good evening, Zaddy. Good evening, everybody in the studio. Good evening, everybody on the platform.
Good evening.
It's really nice. Now, two things that I wanted to say. Number one, when you, as a lady, accept a gift from a man, please always remember that you're accepting his gift means you are accepting him.
Exactly.
If you don't accept him, please don't accept his gift. The moment, see, the way women think, if we should give you a gift and you accept it, we believe that since you can accept my gift, that means you are accepting me. But I found out that in most cases, it is not so with a lady. Some ladies just take gifts from men because he offered it, so I must take it. Don't do that mistake, please. That's number one. Number two, when it comes to the issue that we're talking about now, that who owns the ring, I believe the man owns the ring because he's the one that give it to you in expectation that you are going to become his. That is, you are going to get married to him. And the moment you refuse to do that, you have no right to keep the ring. You must return it back to him because it is, as Uncle Meka said, it's a conditional gift given to you based on the fact that okay, you are going to be mine, so I give you this token as kind of a commitment towards you. And the moment that commitment is no longer tenable or something went wrong, that promise or that that kind of a commitment that you have made can no longer work out, it's your right to return it back to me. So the lady never owns the ring. It is the man that owns, except the condition like that one of Sisi. That the man says, okay, keep it, keep it. I don't really now. You can go with it. That one is different. Then again, I don't know because some men may still watch this after we might have left. I want to appeal to all young men out there. Give your girlfriend gifts, but please don't give them properties while
Hmm.
in a relationship. Give them gifts, but don't give them properties while you are in the relationship because you are never sure how it will turn out. When you are married, you can give them all the properties that you want. But while you are still there courting, please just give them gifts. Never you give them properties. That's why the case of this guy that gave car to his girlfriend before engagement, to me, is pathetic. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. That's why it now becomes an issue. And then as for all the ladies out there too, I thank God that our real farm lady, they were smarter. They were saying that they will take it in their own names. Even that one to me, if you know that you are not going to take the man, please don't take his gift. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank
Brother
you.
Ben, can I chime in? Can I
Yes,
chime
sir.
in here?
Go on, sir.
Okay. You see, the thing is that in Nigeria specifically, there are some men that have so much money, that they don't know what to do with it. So even when they are giving the gifts to the girls know that they just, well, you have too much money, you are giving me a car, I will take the car, you know. But it doesn't so much happen here in the diaspora, and that's why sometimes in Nigeria, some girls that are probably refusing to return the gift, in her head it's like, you have 6 cars, I'm not returning this one. Do your worst, you know. So thank
Is it
you.
not the
In
is it
the
not the
case of the
same
grandma, you return.
case? Is it not the
Uh,
same case of this Lambo and Burner Boy situation? Did you not promise somebody like Burner Boy, if you're dating him or whatever, he says, I like you because of Gucci, I'm going to give you a car, I'm buying you Lambo. Are you not going to collect it? Of course you will, because you know he can afford it. And if he's buying you one, he's buying another one for Sharon tomorrow. He's buying another one for Jane the next day. It's not a big thing to certain types of men. Exactly what
okay.
Zadie said. So
Okay.
some men like that to
Uh,
waste money. So help them waste the money.
yeah. Thank you. Sister Dukwe, you're welcome. How are you doing?
By the way, Sisi, Burna Boy did not fulfill that promise.
Exactly.
Really?
That's a scam, and he has a big,
Exactly. I'm
That's
just saying.
terrible.
big red
Big
check
red flag.
Wow.
in my
Ah,
book. That's
we
But
will
he,
come
but
back.
he bought, but he
Daddy.
did buy the Range Rover. No, not Range
yeah,
Rover. He bought
that's
the Rolls
wrong. That
Royce.
was, if actually he did promise, that was wrong on his part.
We'll
Ah,
come back to that. We'll come back to that. Where we are rounding up now, we'll come back to that. Dupe, my sister, how you doing?
Hi everyone.
How are
This is my
you?
first time calling on the
I
show.
know. I'm surprised. It's like this one. You want to fight me on top this one, Abby?
No, I'm not fighting anybody. I will not fight anybody. I just
Welcome.
want to give my
Well,
own little 2 cents and give it quickly.
Yeah, please go
So,
ahead.
hi everyone. I always follow the show. It gets me through when I'm busy, so I enjoy the show. It's always
Oh
very,
wow.
I mean,
sis.
yeah, it does. The debate is always very funny sometimes.
Hello, how are you? You okay?
So I was like, you know what? Let me call in today on this topic.
Oh my God. Wait,
No,
wait, 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 wait. We need
I'm not going to look for
you.
trouble. I will tell you people. No.
Woo!
Oh
Go
my
ahead,
God.
my sister. Go ahead.
All right. So I want to start with the first question. I think it was the gifts. What
Yeah.
kind of gifts to receive?
Mm-hmm.
I personally believe that there are gifts for different stages, right? Um, and gifts happen pretty early in the relationship, like flowers, trinkets, watches, dresses. Like those things are very normal even when the person is not your official boyfriend, because you're grown, you're dating multiple people. So sometimes some guys will want to like show and push, just to encourage you to choose them. And so you collect those gifts, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Now, when it comes to like gifts like the car or like houses or property, I'm a I'm someone that was raised to believe that you don't do that. You don't accept those things out of what if you come and collect it back? Will you use that to control you? But I think those advice or that advice, is it those or that advice, worked when I was younger. Like maybe 16 years old now, you are giving me a gift of a car. Ah, my mom will be scared. My dad will be scared. 20-year-old. Ah, by the time you're at a certain age, like I'm in my 30s, by the time you're in a certain age, there are some gifts that should not Seruba, like you are scared. Collect the gift. It's your gift. You can't, because by the time you're in your 30s, there's a different caliber of men you're dating, or even in your 20s, depending on how, someone dates, right? Depending on your spec or the gatherings you're in, you start attracting different men with different status that have it to give because they're already at that stage of being established. But if you are thinking like, oh, I don't want this thing to be lorded over my head, I think, to me personally, and this is me personally, I think that you have the ability to say no and say, okay, you want to collect your gift, take it back, because nobody can hold you at this level. Maybe in your younger age, maybe a bit naive, you might be scared. What if, but there's a certain level that you're like, no, I don't really, really care about that. So to me, if someone came and gave me a gift, whether it's in my name or it's in his name, I don't give a damn. I collect the gift. It's my gift.
Ah,
You decided to you decided to give it to me, so I would receive the gift. I'm not afraid.
yeah.
And if you want to collect it back, if you want to lord that over me, I have the ability to dapada, give it back to you. There is no problem for that with me, right? And
Mm,
then the second question I'm going to say was the part about the engagement ring. I
yeah.
think while the engagement ring is a present for me, it depends on how the breakup happened. It's what will make me decide whether I need to give you back your ring or I will keep the ring. So, for instance, if the breakup was mutual, like, oh, we just sat down, we talked, and we realized that, yeah, we might not be on the same wavelength when it comes to this thing called marriage,
Hmm.
I will not be the first person to say, oh, yeah, take your ring. No, it is you that will have to ask me and say, just say, by the way, can you give me back my ring? And I'll give it back because it's mutual. We decided there's nothing. But if it's a situation whereby you were the one that did something foolish and I broke up, to me, I'll give you back your ring. And that's just a power move. It's
You will
ego.
throw the ring at him, right? Because
I'll
that's
give him back because it's a power move for me. It's ego. My ego is bruised because dang, like why would you, So I would do that. Or maybe you or the guy decides to initiate the breakup and I was blindsided. I would do the same. It's a power move, and that's why I'll give you back the ring. So it's on a case by case basis for me.
you
So
make a lot
that's
of
my
sense,
2 cents.
my sister. You made a lot of sense. So, and I love the fact that you said if somebody offer you a Range Rover, like the scenario I painted for RBCC and Honey Babe, you're gonna collect the Range Rover, right?
Yes, I don't care. Even if it's in his name. If you say, okay, I ask you, is it in my name? And you say it's in your name, I say, I'll collect it. I will still be driving the car. If you like, decide and say you want to collect it back after breakup. That is your business. Like, I don't really care. And I feel like sometimes, this is my.
Oh, oh, I think Sister Dupe
Do you hear
gets
me now?
okay.
Can you
We
hear
can
me
hear
now?
you. Yes, we can hear you. Go
Ah,
ahead.
thank God. Okay. My ear mistakenly
No,
mistakenly
wahala,
typed
my
something.
sister.
So I think that, even if it's in his name or it's in my name, of course, and this one of the caveats again, if it's in his name,
Mm-hmm.
the truth is, I will understand what time we're on. Like, because I'll know that, oh, okay, so you bought me this thing, but yeah, you are using style, but you're not using style. Okay, we move. I will, I, I will rock with it. And if the relationship doesn't work out, it's okay. And if you come back to me and you say, okay, you know what, by the way, give me back my car, I will give you freely, because I'm not, you will not lord that car over me. But if you put it in my name, I say, okay, and you're still paying car notes, okay, and then we break up, I say, bruh, I will still
Now
collect my car.
you
I'm in
mentioned
the
a couple
energy
of
of
things here.
receiving. Receive, ladies, receive.
Sister Dupe, you mentioned a couple of things here,
Yeah,
and we are already on the second part of this show now, because
yeah,
let's start discussing gift retrieval or returns. Okay,
yes,
so I have a couple of questions that I want to ask now. You will attempt it, and then the rest of the panel will also go over it. Just give
yeah.
me this little break here. All right. So let's discuss gift retrieval or returns. One thing Sister Dupe say, which I really appreciate, is you said if person give you gift, you go collect them. And I remember Uncle Dayo mentioned something during his speech. I think Uncle Meka also alluded to it. Should women collect heavy gifts from a man they know they truly don't want to marry, or they know that the man cannot marry them? Should women collect it? Sister Dupe, let's start with you first.
See,
Why you dey laugh, my sister? You say you go collect range now.
see, see. This is very simple. It
Okay.
was not me that decided to be the gifter. You said, you came to me and you said, you know what, Dupsy, Dupe, this is your gift. Ah, I will collect it. Like,
You will collect it. You see, typical Nigeria with his style. Oh, I love
I will
you.
collect it.
Hey, hey.
No, I see. Let me tell you something. Uncle Ben, let me tell you
Yes,
something.
ma'am.
Let me tell you. I am somebody that is also a gifter, and
Yeah.
I will gift you gift. I'm a giver. Like, and here's one of the things I've learned, with my time and my experience. Somebody said this not long truth.
Now, Kudayo.
Kema Kema
Kudayo is
Torain. Kema Torain. It's and it's very long, by the way. Um,
Sister Dupe, you sound like somebody that will like Bass Bosu, because all I'm
no,
getting,
no, no, no. I don't like that.
you will collect the gift and then wait for the man to say he want to come and collect it back.
It's not. You gave me the gift, and I will not drag it back. If you want to collect it back, if you gave me today and you're not like, oh, you must answer me because of I kiniko, I'll just say, you know what, take your gift back. Like, there is no, it's not, I don't have a problem giving you back what you gave me. There was a time when I was younger that there was a guy that I dated, and he gave me a belt or something, like kind of like gave me a nice belt. I'm like, okay, thank you so much. And then this guy did something very weird. And I was like, I don't think this skinny is going to work. And he was like, eh. Next thing, he went home, came back, drove back. Oh, yeah, give me back that belt. And I took the belt and I gave it back to him. I don't, if you decided and you said you want to give me something, yourself as a man, you should think about what you are giving. Now, if you come back and decide, okay, now you are going to redrive and kinikon and collect it back, I will give it back. I will not drag it with you. Why? There's no need to drag.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my take.
Thank you, Sister Dupe. You don't make me laugh, Taya. You dey
Thank
bring,
you
you
so
are
much.
bringing that Nigerian energy.
No, no, life has taught me you need to know how to receive.
Yeah.
When
Okay.
you are a giver, know how to receive. Life has taught me that. So
Okay. Now,
I collect when I get.
there is this aspect of retrieval and returns that even though we are laughing about it, it's a serious matter. And let me start with engagement ring. I've seen people that actually they engaged their woman with the ring that was passed down from generation to generation from maybe their grandma or something.
That's why I said an heirloom.
Heirloom.
Heirloom, yeah. That's what that type of
gift is considered, right?
Heirloom, yeah.
So now, if somebody they went on their knees and proposed and say, "Will you marry me? I've kept this ring. It's from my great grandmother, the Yalaje of Itaubolu, the Kiniko of Kiniko. This ring carries a lot of values in our family, and my grandmother gave it to my mother. My mother gave it to another mother until it got to me, and they said I should give it to the woman that I know is deserving of the ring." Now he gives you the ring. And then along the line, you discover that this guy is a 2 minutes man. You try, it's not working. Why are you? Sister Dupe, I'm giving you the extreme scenario now. These are some of the reasons why engagement broken up now. Women are shouting these days. A lot of women are breaking their engagement. They won't tell you the main reason. They'll just say, "I don't think we are compatible. I feel like how he moved." And everybody around will be looking at the woman like, we know this guy. This is John. John is a nice dude. John cannot hold a fly. What's going on? No, you don't really know him. You don't know him. It's because of 2 minutes. So now,
Brother Ben, how do we go from engagement ring to 2 minutes in 1 minute Otori alone?
Uncle Emeka, you really you are behaving like you don't really know these ladies of nowadays, Uncle Emeka.
I don't know.
They can break an engagement because of, they can even say, "Why do you look like that?" Oh, just some flip, seriously. These ladies, they can break engagement because of six-pack.
No.
He doesn't have six-pack.
No, that's not how we are. No.
Auntie Dupe, I want more here where they say. Many of these ladies nowadays.
But you people are very picky. So what are we really saying? Some of you, a lot of you men, it's not you people that will say men are visual. They're picky.
And if a lady has been managing your 1 minute 30 seconds, I feel like if you offer car, she needs to collect that car. That's compensation. Compensation.
You're so obsessing with this car, Abi.
Uncle Emeka just say, "How do we get to 2 minutes?" Now you reduce it to 1 minute 30 seconds.
I look good, man.
I'm done with you, Sissy. Okay. But on a serious note, when somebody offered that type of engagement ring that was passed down from generations, and now the lady feel like she can't continue with it, or maybe something just happened, maybe the man was cheating and she feel like, you know what, I can't deal with a cheater, so we are broken. And then before you know it, the lady did what Sissy does, carry that ring, go sell them. How do
Uncle Ben, can you not say it like that? I didn't just carry the ring to go and sell it. Please say it correctly. People that are joining.
Sissy,
the person said they don't want the ring back. And then I went and sold it later. Please put the story out properly.
Since you told me that earlier today, I can't get it off my head that you behave like a Nigerian woman. You just carry the ring. You just sold it off like stupid boy. I thought we were gonna be together. I don't even want your ring. Yeah, we happy. I can't get it out of my brain. Sissy, no verse. All right. So that is one. That type of gift that are not, you can measure the gift in terms of money, and they were used to propose to you, you accepted, now it's not working. That gift, does it has to be returned, or the lady get to keep it? Just like Honey Babe said that, and Sissy, that in UK it's a gift. Are they gonna keep it or they'll return it?
Return it.
Like
I
that.
think I will return it. Like,
okay,
that's a heavy gift. I wouldn't want to hold on to that.
Okay. Sissy, how about you? Would you return it? Where is Honey Babe?
Yeah, heirloom. I said I would.
I'm here.
I would return because I think an heirloom. I think it carries a lot more sentimental value. If it's somebody's great grandmother's ring, they've had it in their family, or maybe some people like, oh, their mom passed away, they had their mom's engagement ring. They've given. I think it's a very wicked person that would decide to keep something of that sentimental value just out of spite because you guys are not getting married. No, I don't think that's right. I think that's just being evil towards somebody. I feel like that should be returned.
All
Definitely.
right.
Yeah.
Honey babe, you share the same sentiment?
Yeah, I share the same sentiment as Cece. Yeah, totally. So I would
All
give
right.
it back.
Okay, that is clear. Now let's move on to the Gbasgbos area. This is what I observe that is very common in case of property retrieval or return. Sometimes, even when those properties are in your name, remember when we started, Honey Babe, CC, even Abby, everybody said they will accept the gift on one condition if it's in their name. And I use Ring Rover as an example. I've seen situations where people will literally fight tooth and nail because of that kind of expensive gift, just because it's in their name. I think in the case of Toto Dike and Churchill, I think the gift was in one of them name. Is it Toto Dike that gifted
Tonto
Churchill?
Dikeh bought her own ring. That's why she was crying for that ring back. Hello, that's what came
Toto
out.
Dike bought her own ring.
Yes, that's why she wanted the ring.
Okay, so she gave one of the ring to Churchill, right?
She paid for all of the rings. She paid to marry the man, so she wanted everything she had
She
invested
paid
back.
for the wedding, isn't
Ring,
it?
his
Oh,
engagement ring. Yes, she wanted her properties back.
so Churchill did not return the ring.
What do
Of
you
course,
think, Uncle B?
He didn't return the ring.
Yeah, all the not. Yeah, he wouldn't.
Okay, this one passed me. Uncle Dayo and Uncle Emeka now go come settle this one. What kind of a man could receive ring from a woman? I'm done. Uncle
A
Emeka, Uncle
lazy
Dayo.
man.
Uncle Emeka, let's start with this, Uncle Emeka, please. In the case of Tonto Dike and Churchill, Sissy don't even spoil my mind now, Seth. I never heard that part before that she bought the ring for their wedding. Are you
she
kidding
came
me?
out and said that she paid for
Brother
everything during
Ben,
the relationship.
I have a
Yes,
short brother Ben, I have a short answer for you, and the answer is that's why the marriage didn't work out. Because the man is not the marriage, it's not her kind of marriage material. Just like men have, spec, women also have their spec. But the guy, listen, in Nigeria, honestly, let me just say that it's a lot of things that people do that are very shameless, and we get very surprised over here. But you'll be surprised what money will do back home. I'm telling you, the things people will do, both men and women, just to get from point A to point B. Now only God they save us. Thank you.
I'm shocked. I've never considered this part. I know they were fighting over Hilux. I know Hilux was an issue. I think that Hilux belonged to Toto Dike too, right? Simbi, where is Simbi? I was asking this lady to research these people.
Simbi's, yeah.
Simbi, who owns that Hilux they were fighting over? Tonto Dike and Churchill.
Obviously, it's Tonto.
Oh.
Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. I'm just shocked right now. Oh. Wow. Then what kind of a man would not return a woman's property when they're not there together again?
Someone that's petty.
Hey. Okay. Now let's look at this from another angle. When it comes to property retrieval, one of the excuse women often give that they don't want to return property is that you and I know best. I wanted to say something, and I remember one time I was having basketballs with my wife, and in anger, I'm like, look, remember, woman, I pay for your head. You piss me off, I will return you back to your people. And my wife said, no problem, but you have to return me back to how you found me. And this is after 3 children. I just remember now because one thing I've heard women said a lot when it comes to property retrieval and return after broken relationship is some of them will claim that the man has used them, that all the time you'll be sleeping with me, all the things I did for you, all the cooking, this vehicle belongs to me. I'm taking it as my own. Or this house is now mine. So is that right? Does it show dignity from the part of a woman to say, I'm not going to return this gift back to you because you and I, we slept together? Is it okay, my sister? Honey Babe, let's start with you. I don't know if you have seen that type of scenario before, Honey Babe.
Sorry, I kind of missed a bit of it. Could you just go through the question again?
There are situations where during the relationship, even at times in some marriages, a man will give so many things to the woman. It can be house, it can be car, it can be land, it can be so many things. And as soon as the relationship pack up, there's some men will demand that they want it back. They want everything I've done for you, I want it back. And then some women will stood on their ground and said, hell no, you ain't getting nothing back because you used me. All the time you and I are together, all the kerewa, all the feeding, all the I born children, there's just gonna be a whole lot of drama, the back and forth and things like that. So I'm asking, is it dignified for a woman that instead of returning those property, they want to hold on to the property because they felt like the man had used them? Is that okay?
You're asking for a general question, and I can't do that. It's on a case-by-case basis. Like,
okay.
For instance, if you cheated, you ain't getting nothing back. You ain't getting no house. You ain't getting no ring. You're getting nothing. So for me, it's a case-by-case basis. If you're married in the scenario that I'm thinking of, and you bought a house in my name, you ain't getting it back. So it really depends. There's a lot of variables to this. You're asking for a blanket.
What if we are engaged? If we're engaged and I bought a house in your name, give you a new ring in your name, and now all of a sudden you just feel like, I think this Ben is a crazy traditionalist. I can't deal with him. I don't want him no more. Are you going
now when it comes to property, when it comes to property, it's a different level. I'm into property. So if you was to buy property, I know it sounds hypocritical, but it is what it is. You ain't getting that property back. You're not getting the property back. Property is a different level. What do you say?
Honey Babe, engagement, we're not married yet, we're engagement, I just feel like
I just said to you, when it comes to property, I deal with property. That one is asset, capital appreciation. You're not getting that house back.
Honey Babe, you are an Ijebu woman. You be Ijebu.
You're not getting it back because I can see the future as a capital appreciation. Ooh. And if you paid it and it's in my name, you're not getting it back.
So what's going to be your excuse for not returning the house, the property back? We are engaged. We are not married. Why? What excuse do you have?
Okay. My ex-husband tried to take my house and we were married. And my excuse was I bought the house in my name. So if you're foolish enough to buy the house in my name, and you're fighting me for it because we're no longer together, you're not going to get the house back. Because if you take me to court, the title deeds or the land registry in the UK says my name. Exactly. So you're not getting it back. If you're stupid enough to buy a property and put it in my name, you're not getting it back. I just care about the house. Sorry, I'm changing the rules. Yes, I know. I'm spiking up this year.
Abby already stated now. Abby said, you see, Honey Babe, she doesn't care for car, but housing is
different because
she's changing the
rules. Goes down in value. A house, all I'm thinking about is return on investment, capital appreciation. You're not getting that house back.
How did we move from relationship to finance now? Capital return on investment.
I'm just saying, no, you're not getting the house back, especially if the fact that you put it in my name. You got no leg to stand on.
One more thing I'm going to ask you.
Property that's in my name. No. Morally, maybe I should give it to you back, but you're not getting it back.
One more thing I'm going to ask you, Honey Babe. On what basis are you holding on to the house?
It's in my name.
Okay. It's part of the promissory accessory that I give you, hoping you're going to...
I'm not a solicitor, but I've just sold a house. which was in my name. So, sorry, is it Uncle Mecca that can come on again and tell me? As far as I know, in the UK, if you bought a property let me give the example of me in my name. Take me to court then and see how that works out for you, because there's no stipulation. You've put it in my name on land registry as of in the UK. It's got Honey Babe. What are you going to say to them? Oh, you put it in my name. You want the house back because the relationship didn't work. Go and take me to court.
Honey Babe, what do you think you have invested in that relationship to give you this boldness that you're not going to return the house? You are engaged with
let me interject. Let me interject here.
Boldness.
Hold on, Honey Babe, please. Hold on.
Finish what I'm saying, but it's fine.
Let me interject here. And
sure.
Honey Babe is actually right, because the courts look at whose name is on the title deed. So if you gift somebody a house and put it in their name, that house belongs to them. You cannot, you are wasting your time. If you like, go to court. The court only looks at the title, whose name is on the title deed. You know? Now, so if Honey Babe says she's not returning it, morally she can, but depending on the circumstances of why the relationship broke down, there's nothing you can do to her.
But she has not invested nothing in the relationship.
Brother Ben, it doesn't matter.
Yes, sir.
You know, there are certain things that the courts do not even ask you. For example, in the state of California, the courts don't want to know why you are divorcing. The reason for your divorce it's not even in the form that you fill. So you know how some people say, oh, he cheated. The judge will tell you, I'm not interested why you are here. I'm only here to address, do you want to live together or not? If not, let's address the children. But in some states, it might not be like that. You know, so I can only talk about the diaspora. I don't know how it happens in Nigeria, but
in Nigeria, you will bring it back. The man will get it back. Uncle Dayo, can you speak to that aspect of Nigeria, please?
Yes, sir, I can. Happening is that in Nigeria, our laws are there, but they are not really enforced. It depends on who has the higher power. Let me explain. If in a relationship you happen to, let me use this as an instance now. We have so many politicians that are buying gifts for their girlfriends, for their side chicks. They buy them cars, they buy them properties, they buy them all these things just to show that they love them. And sometimes they put it in the girl's name because they don't want people to list their properties, and they are linking them with about 20, 30 cars. So mostly they will buy a house or buy a car and put it in their side chick's name just to protect themselves. So when things now become toxic between them, maybe they can no longer continue their relationship, they may not take you to court. They have a way of getting their car back from you. By the time about 10 guys just come and block you on the way with gun, I thought you had dropped the key. She so want back his car. You don't have a choice but to give it back. I cannot go to any police station to go and complain. No. They will tell you, just forget it. But where the law really works in Nigeria, if you want to go by the law, once something is in your name, you have a right to claim it, no matter where it comes from. So far, it is in your name, whether it's a house, whether it's a car. But so far, you can present the document that shows that your name is on that document. It automatically belongs to you. It is the loss of the guy, because when you are in that euphoria of love, you are in that seventh sky. Maybe probably you actually gave out that property when the lady has taken you to cloud 9, so you are not even in yourself. So you cannot come down from cloud 9 and say, okay, you are taking it back after you've already done it in her name. Come on, it's not done anyway. So that will be your loss. That's just where the loss stands. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Uncle Dayo. For those who might get to watch this later, as a young man or old man, please, you are hearing now. If you never wife a woman, no give them no jacko. You hear them now. If I have to gift a woman anything that is not my wife, we are not married, we are just engaged, it will be it's gonna be in your name. Like here in America, most time if you want to give somebody like a gift of a vehicle, you definitely you're gonna pay car note. So it will be in your name while I'm paying the car note. As soon as you say, okay, this Ben, I can't deal with him. He's a crazy traditional man. I will stop paying the car note, so you can take it from there. But for men listening now, please, you are hearing the sisters now. Even Sister Yinka shocked me. Sister Yinka said, if you pay for the house and it's in my name as a gift to me, I'm sorry. You are not, I'm not giving you jack. Sister Yinka, ever sheba ituri alone.
Can I say something, Uncle Ben?
Yeah, but I wanted to hear from Sister Dupsy
Okay,
real quick.
no problem.
Sister Dupe, you too, what would you do, my sister? A house, a car, no engagement broken, everything. Are you not gonna give it back, Sister Yinka and Sister Dupe to the alone? Will you give it back or not?
For me, my stake still stands. The moment when you ask me back for your thing, I will give you back.
Even if the house and car is in your name.
It's just the way that it's just one thing that if you ask me, you gave me something, you gave me a gift, and then things don't work out, and then you want to ask me back for that thing, I will give you back. For me, it's like, okay, you came back, you wanted, even if the house is in a place where it's really appreciating, blah, blah, blah. My thing is, you don't know how, once a guy has come to you to say, kinikon, give me back my stuff. It's speaking, I think what the guy is also trying to do is trying to, reposition himself in some kind of way, like, okay, maybe get back his power or something, like, oh, just trying to do something. And some men take it far. So I don't want to get into that scruffle of, no, it's my own, it's not your own, it's my own. You came to me, you gave me, and then you came a few years later and say, okay, you want to collect it back. I give you back. Like, there's nothing to, it's not, my mind, the way my mind is set up, there's nothing, why am I holding on to it? It's not, to me, it's not worth it.
That's how it should be, my sister. Thank you. Please give it back. Don't be like Sissy.
Don't pit me against my girls. No, don't do that. Don't be like, I see where everybody's point is, but don't do that.
I know I'm just kidding, my sister. Some people are like that, really. Some people hate embarrassment, and that's what my sisters were saying at the beginning, that
I said it already.
some of them can't stand the embarrassment. So some people will just give you back. Because for me personally, to be all serious now, I don't like men who presented a gift to a woman or anybody at all, and then you want to get the gift back. Like, that means you are not even up to, you don't have what it takes to give that gift in the first place. So I'm just saying, anyway, a lot of people don't like embarrassment, but for education's sake, I don't see this entire, it's not only in Nigeria, I'm seeing it here in US all the time. I remember there is this guy, is he one of the NBA guy that gifted 400,000, is it $400,000? Is it 400,000 or 4 million? No, it's like $400,000 ring. He used that ring to propose to a lady, and then the lady did not return the ring when they broke up. Then it's like, before they broke up or something, he's like, he went and made a fake. They kind of faked the same ring, not original. He now replaced it. Oh, that story is online. I can even look for it. He's one of these basketballer or NFL player. He went back. He switched the ring. He dropped the fake and took the original. So when they broke up, the moment he got the ring, he broke up with the lady. The lady was so happy, like, yeah, he's stupid. He's cheating on me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Then she wanted to go and sell the ring. She got there until they found out that, this thing you brought is worthless. It's not.
Uncle Ben, his name is Gilbert Arenas.
What's her name?
His name is Gilbert Arenas.
God bless you.
Oh gosh, really? Wow.
Oh, you think I made it up? It's a real story. I think they dragged the case. The guy was pissed. They
I
dragged the
mean,
case.
that was a smart move on his part.
But to be fair, they broke up after 8 days of the engagement. You need to return the ring. 8 days. Come on, man. Return the ring.
Abby, he's
Oh,
been cheating.
thank you,
You've not
Sister
heard I
Mario.
wanted to break up. I thought
Thank
we
you,
said it.
Sister Mario. Sister Mario read about the case. Too.
I've never heard about this before.
Oh, I tell you, a lot of craziness is happening here in the US.
The proposal was too short as well. I'm not going to lie. I want my ring back. 400K. No. Give me my ring back.
And by the way, too, Uncle Emeka and Uncle Dio, please, I know we have to round up, but I just want to ask. Make una not come for me, oh. As me, I dare like this, so I know sure say, if God bless me well, I think the highest ring I can use to propose to a woman, 20,000 go up. Uncle Emeka, please, is it not insane for a man to go out of his way, went out of his way to go and spend 150K, 200K? Some are buying rings of 500 grand to engage. Uncle Emeka, please. Does that sound reasonable?
Well, the knowledge I have, that I've read and seen is that the engagement ring sometimes is based on your income bracket. And here in the US, the norm is that you can actually buy an engagement ring worth 100% of your annual income, because if it's based on your income. And don't forget that most people actually do finance that ring, because most people don't have that bulk money to buy it. So let's say, for example, if your annual income is, let's say 100K, I know it's 50%. So you can buy an engagement ring of 50K. It's finance. But and trust me, women know the value. They put a value on the engagement ring. You can't fool them all. I'm telling you the truth. They can assess it and figure out whether you are being cheap or not.
But Uncle Emeka, why that? Is the engagement ring not just a symbol?
That is why if it doesn't work out, you can ask for it back.
No, but we said we're not giving it back, Uncle Emeka. It's okay.
The engagement ring. I'm talking of the engagement ring. Or if you don't give it back, okay, first of all, there are some people that are raised differently. Some people that actually that can write it off. But if a man he will still be paying for that engagement ring, he can take you to court. And if he does, he will win. Because by law, you're supposed to return the. I'm talking of engagement ring. I don't mean cars and houses. Specifically, engagement ring. He will win if he takes you to court.
Oh, and Sister Marriott is saying women choose their own their cut stones. Cut stone. That is it that the shape, what the stone will look like, right? Is that the
shape of the stone cuts, yeah.
Okay, Abby, here is a simple test for you. If if a man is worth, say, $20 million, and he want to propose to you, and he proposed to you with a 10,000 pounds wedding ring or engagement ring, will you take it?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
That's enough for me. Let me tell you something that I don't understand. Actually, to be fair, I think just similar to the question about our engagements and the last live we had, I think for me, the thing is just thoughtfulness. It's just the idea that you put effort in. I remember my last situation. My dad is into diamonds and stuff. So this guy went to my dad, and one of his things was he wanted a piece of the diamonds to be from my dad's mine. That was his thing, because the idea was, you really love your dad. I know how close you guys are. Your mom just passed. It would just be a nice touch. That was enough for me. Do you understand? I did not know the value of the ring until it was time to sell the ring after the engagement failed. But what I'm even saying here is that I like that thought that somebody remembered. I mean, another thing that was in the ring was the coordinates of where we met was engraved underneath the ring. Those are the sort of things that I like when it comes to the ring. It doesn't have to be 500,000 pounds. I don't need that. Where am I wearing it to? A lot of these people can't even wear this ring because it's a safety hazard. People will be looking at you. You have to wear a fake ring everywhere. I don't need it to be that
Right.
expensive. I just need it to be of very good price. I'm not saying I want £100 ring, good price, but also I need it to. I need thoughtfulness. I need to know that this is Abby's ring. This is the kind of cut she would want. The thoughtfulness of, oh, let's add something about her dad because of how, things like that is what would get me. I want to say something about what Uncle Mecca said. I don't like that idea of financing things unprovoked. For me, I feel the same way about wedding, right? I don't want to have a wedding and have £100,000 debt where now we're starting our lives together and we're paying debt in 5 years from a wedding that we had. I
Exactly.
want to move forward knowing that, okay, we have and I said this before, if I cannot afford to buy a house with my husband, which I believe I will, for us to move into as soon as we get married, we cannot have a big wedding. Who are you fooling? You are fooling yourself. I don't understand the concept of stuff like that. I want to move into my marriage knowing that, okay, it's a clean slate. We're starting like this rather than paying nonsense debt. It's the same way I feel. Why are you buying £100,000, $100,000 ring and it's on finance? You have to pay for the next 10 years. I'm so
Yeah, and the
sorry.
marriage will end after 2 years, and you're still
Exactly.
paying the
Especially
debt.
a woman like that. Sissy, the wedding was trendy and they divorced after 2 years and they were still paying wedding debts after 2 years. I don't like that lifestyle. I would rather we stay engaged for a year and save towards our wedding, right?
All right.
Or, but that idea of financing something and then in 5 years, I'll ask you, baby, what's going out today? This month, £1,000 going towards wedding that we finished since. No. I don't like that thing.
All right. All right. Thank you for that. So, for those who are not aware of this story, let me just quickly put it here. Hopefully, other people will know of it. So, this story of this guy, thank you, Sister Marriott, for the name, because I can't remember the name on top of my head, but I remember the case. It was trending in the US back then. So, his name is Gilbert Arenas. So, it goes that Gilbert Arenas' engagement ring story involves him giving his then girlfriend, Laura Govan, a $400,000 ring, only for them to break up 8 days later. He then orchestrated a fake rekindling of the relationship to get the ring back, eventually swapping it for a $10,000 replica. After the true ring was recovered, the relationship ended permanently, and Govan later sued Arenas, claiming theft. But he won the case and had already sold the ring to cover legal fees. Now, the operation, one of the things that is of interesting in this particular case was that for this guy to recover that ring, after they had problem 8 days later, he has to feign an apology. Like he told her, tell a lot of story that he missed her and none of that, and that he wants things to work out, want them to be together and all of that. But he went back and spent 4 good months with her before he can finally switch that ring out. He endured another 4 months with the same lady. So that's the story right there. A lot of things are happening around engagement, and the issue of property retrieval or return is a big deal. I've seen a lot of honorable sisters who will willingly return many of the things that the man offered them during engagement or during the time of the relationship, if it's going to cause them embarrassment. And I've seen some sisters that will fight tooth and nail and say, hell no, you ain't getting this back. If you want to get this back, oh, you're going to come through me or you're going to be over my dead body. But why? For men, why would you give a lady a gift and as soon as the relationship stops working, you want it back? And for ladies, why would you accept a gift from a man that you know somehow I may not be with? So the case of Gilbert Arenas is a big one. And I also saw Uncle AB, Mr. AB drop one in the backstage earlier. not in the backstage, they have in the chat. I think everybody, we're all aware of that one. That was the case of Hakimi. You remember Hakimi, right? Hakimi, the footballer who used to play for Paris Saint-Germain, who actually had everything under her mother's name. And by the time the lady decided that, you know what, you African boy, it's time to clear your ass out. The lady found out the hard way that, oh boy, this boy actually don't own nothing. So this, although we are having this conversation and it's funny and we're laughing about it, but I think it's a big deal. And in the case of Nigeria, I think a lot of girls in Nigeria, they collect gifts anyhow. Like now, office that they open now, there is this trending stuff I found on social media a lot. They will say, oh, once you toast a girl in Nigeria now, now that time her house rent go expire. Now then there will be no gas in her generator. At that time, now she go get one emergency situation that you have to take care of. And
Uncle Ben, her birthday will also be next week, magically.
Oh my God. So that's it anyway. Let's have our final take so we can leave. Oh, please, just do me a favor. Let's create this content together as our final take. No verse, no verse, no verse. Uncle Emeka, all the real fam with here. Sisi shared it late. And where I'm for real fam now. I can't even find real fam on our WhatsApp again. Okay, I found real fam. So Sisi, the troublemaker. What do you mean when you share this thing? I read the story and I was asking myself, what was Sisi thinking when she shared this story? Please, everybody, we will use this as our final take as we leave the studio. Just indulge me, I beg. I can't let it go. So, welcome back. I read this story and it's kind of crazy. And I can't stop asking myself, what did I just read? And this is why I don't blame Sister Yinka. Because I remember one time Sister Yinka said sometimes she won't even go to Dr. Shola's page because of the story they share there. And I don't blame her. Even me at times, when I read some of the story, I'll feel like, are these people really okay? Is this normal? So when I saw this one, I was already about to go live when I see it, and I'm like, okay, I will bring it. Story goes that this person wrote to Dr. Shola and says, Dr. Shola, good evening. I have kept quiet for all these years. I never want to share my story yet, but our chat strengthened me. You asked why I didn't talk or take care of my dad. My sister reported me and didn't tell you what he did. I was born in America and brought to Nigeria at age 7. Okay, let me expand this. After my secondary education, I came back here to do my college. The year I turned 29, my dad called and said he had found a wife for me and he wanted me to come home and meet her. In a nutshell, I got married and brought her here with me. After 5 years of marriage and 2 kids, I found out my wife was and still is my dad's girlfriend. I'll take that again. I found out my wife was and still is my dad's girlfriend. She travels every year, and one day I saw their chat and how they express love to each other. So I filed for divorce. I can never look at his face, and I don't want to pie anyone. I'm scared to go into any serious relationships anymore. Still paying child support and taking care of my kids. What is it that you can tell me now? Go back to my wife or forgive my dad? Capital no. So I read this story. It was too late. I'm like, if I do this back and forth, I won't be able to come live for this. So please, let's quickly react to this. This is madness of the highest order. Let me start with our latest addition to the panel. Sister Dupe, thank God. You be Nigeria, be Nigeria, you be Yoba. All of us, Nigeria we come from. We know Jesus. I really can't process this. Sister Dupe, what's your take on this matter, I beg?
You should just walk away. You should play Craig David. I'm walking away. Just replace. and be going, Komalo. Just be going. There's nothing here. Your family is your biggest up. So there's nothing left to the child support. He has no choice, unfortunately. But I think more importantly, he needs to seek help, because he might blame the next lady that he's trying to date for all of that, and it's always a disaster. So seek help. It's not all women that will do that. It's not all Nigerian ladies in Nigeria that will do that, but
Right.
So he needs more. What he needs more is just counseling and therapy, and knowing how to understand this and move past it, because his family has betrayed him, both the one that's his father and then his future family, that's the wife. So it's like, it's sabotage of the highest order.
All right, Sister Dukba, before I let you go,
Yes, sir.
because I'm dropping people now so that we can close, I just have one question. It's like a kind of boost question, that we ask anyway. Why are your gender like this? How can a woman with father and still be
no. Let's not. No.
It's your gender, Sister Dukba.
No. I thank you, Sissy, for saying that, because I'm trying to gather my voice. No.
Everything that you did is our gender that's to blame, Uncle Ben.
I told you, Sissy, your gender will be the one to force God one day to blow the trumpet and the world will end. Your gender.
No, it's not. No,
make it make sense.
First things first, the person that we should blame is the father is the one to blame, because it was the father that introduced that babe to him, and the father was the one that started. Is the orchestrator of this nonsense. The father.
Sister Dupe is not making sense like that too.
No, it's the father.
Is the woman
the father that orchestrated this?
Body? But is the woman not in control of her body? Can't the woman say no? And Sister Dupe? You see, you don't laugh now. I don't cash now for hand.
I will not, because I'm just surprised that you are saying this. I've been caught off guard. The first, to me, is the father that is to blame. How young is this lady we are talking about? She's probably very young. This is an Agbalagba man. The guy is old. Like, come on. Why would you do that to your child?
I don't get it.
No, this is a man's problem. It's not the woman that caused this. She's just an accomplice.
No, who is sleeping with them now? Who is sleeping with them? Is it not she that sleep with Papa Taya?
Uncle Ben.
There's a possibility that.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Who should go ahead? Me?
No, Sister Dupe, I just want you to run them.
Okay, I'm echoing.
No, you are not the one. It's Uncle Dio. Don't
Okay,
worry.
all right. So I think that, to me, I think the father is the one to blame. He didn't protect his family. He didn't have the son interest at heart, like everything. But also, there could also be a possibility. Maybe the father has something on this girl. We don't know. Like, for a woman to do that, I feel like it's a move of maybe desperation in a way, to me. But to me, I believe the father is the major manipulator. This is not a woman's problem. Now, Papa is the papa that did this. Not the wife didn't have anything to do with this. No. Yes,
Okay.
he's just an accomplice to me.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Sister Dupe. I know you will defend your gender. No wahala.
Of course.
Let us
As always.
We go in. Uncle Dio, because time has gone. Uncle Dio, please come in. Thank you, my Sister Dupe.
Thank you so much.
Don't stay away from us. So always come here. We need
more
more
from time to time.
Thank you, ma. We appreciate you
Thank
very
you so
much.
much.
God bless you, ma.
Bye, y'all. Bye, everybody.
Bye, mama. Uncle Dio. Oh yeah, before you go sleep.
Thank you, sir. I actually want to say something about this whole issue. Number one, as per this this post that you just posted about this man whose father packaged a wife for him and all of them are to blame. Because number one, at your age 29, your father packaged a woman for you. Does that mean that you cannot get a woman by yourself? That is, to me, that's a red flag. That is number one. Number two, the most guilty culprit out of the three of them, the father, the woman, and the son, the most guilty out of them is the woman. Because naturally, it's a taboo for a lady to be sleeping with both father and child. It's a taboo.
Uncle Dio. Wait.
Yes, sir.
Kasongo yeye mombali nanga kasongo mbona wewo.
Go on, sir.
It's a taboo because how can you even fathom it? Okay, let's say you were having an affair with the father before, but by the time the father has packaged you for his son to be his wife, you're supposed to stop with the father and focus on the man. But you still continue, even in marriage. Come on. That blame is entirely on the woman. She has a choice to say no. Even though the father proposed this, she has the choice to, because it is her body. In some customs, she will become out, they will ban her from the society completely for committing such a taboo. Unfortunately, we don't know which part of Nigeria she is from. But in some customs, you will become an outcast for that mistake. In fact, it's not a mistake for that action that you took alone. So to me, the woman is the guilty party here. She is the one that is like, sometimes they say that if you are doing that, you are going to use it to renew about something. That is, if you are sleeping with both father and son, it gives you some kind of spiritual whatever. I don't believe in that anyway. But the woman is to blame. That's my take.
Brother Ben, can I say something?
Go ahead, sir.
I 100% disagree with Brother Dio. It is like a man who raped a girl and his defense is that she came onto me. That is bullshit. The father has 100% blame in this scenario. The reason being, let's even assume that the lady is a loose lady. As a father, who are you protecting, the lady or your own child? So that man's action tells me that that is just not a good dad. And my advice with the man is for him to go and do a DNA test to at least make sure that those two kids are his and not his father's. But that man, if that was my father, that's the day you stop being my dad. So whatever action he took on that on his dad, he is 100% right to do that. That man is just, he's not a man, his father. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Dio. Thank you, Uncle Emeka and Uncle Dio. In fact, that is the same sentiment coming from Auntie Labelle. Sister Labelle say it will be difficult to know the real father of the kids, though. All right. I'm not gonna give my take yet. Let's keep it moving. Honey babe, accountability prophet or prefect.
Yeah, hi, how are you doing?
Baba is carrying wine, his son wife.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I have the same mindset as Uncle Emeka, and it's very telling when there's always this emphasis that the woman is to blame. Who is more invested in the relationship? Someone that has a blood relationship, which is the father. And as he said, in terms of the situation, there's many situations where a lady is essayed and there's always this mindset, oh, maybe it's what she wore. Let's not do that. As far as I'm concerned, yes, they're both accountable, but there is the emphasis should be more on the dad. And then we need to understand even the area of where it is, the location, there's a lot of manipulation, there's a lot of pressure, there's there's a lot of dark stuff that happens in our community, especially in Nigeria. Let's not pretend it. So it may not be a simple choice, and I'm not doing sisterhood here, where there's a lot of variable as to, why she continued it. It is wrong, and I equivocally condemn her actions, but let's not get it twisted that everything is on the woman, because I see a father that is a piece of scum that you would have the audacity to be, care out your your son's girlfriend. That's a taboo. It's not just the woman that for what she did, that's a taboo. It's the father, and he shouldn't be called a father. And again, we hear every day that Nigeria is the capital of paternity fraud. Do you understand what I'm saying? So,
take your time. Take your time,
you're gonna have to have that question. You better check if the children are not your dad's, and that's your brother, not your children. Those are your siblings and not your children. So I think for me, I personally think let's not do this age-old blame on the woman. Yes, she's to blame, but the dad is, to me, more to blame than the woman. And like I said to you, there's no question here. He shouldn't be asking the question. Divorce her. What are you asking the question for? I find it really weird when people ask certain questions when you should use your common sense to know that get the hell out of that relationship.
He wasn't asking a question. He said he's already divorced her. He's only
what is he talking about? What's the wild?
He's saying, I think the sister came to report him that he's maybe the dad passed away or something. I don't know what the story is.
Yeah. And it's all coming out now. That's fine. That's fair enough. Yeah. I personally think, I personally think we just air it out. Let the whole family know, and everybody should just leave me alone. Because if they're going to be condemning me because I'm not looking after my dad, this is the reason why. And air it out. Have a family meeting and say everything you need to say so that everybody knows. That's what I would do. Yeah. I want to sweep it under the carpet. But in terms of what I said, he's divorced her. Say what you need to say, but they're both to blame. But the father is more to blame.
Brother Ben, let's not forget the vulnerability in this whole situation. If you ask me, that lady was probably vulnerable, and considering the fact that most people in Nigeria would do anything to Jagba, so only God knows what the man has promised her. I'm not trying to justify her actions, but when you are vulnerable and you are desperate, you can do things that will make people, wonder, are you, do you have a conscience? But the bottom line is that the dad knows exactly what he is doing. So he can't pretend that he's not aware that he's still going to be going after this lady. And even after he had pushed her to his son, knowing that the girl will be coming back to Nigeria, there is some term that they use whereby victims go back to their victimizers. So
it's called the Stockholm syndrome.
Yes, probably in the Stockholm syndrome. So I wouldn't even blame the girl. I blame the man 100%. I don't even know why we're trying to justify three people's action. Justify one person.
Dr. Uncle
Meka.
Okay.
Sir, I have to push back here. Sorry, sir. We are trying to see as if the woman is a victim. What if it is the father that is the victim?
He is a victim.
No, wait. What if it is the father that is the victim? Let me explain. We are talking about Nigeria here. We are talking about Nigeria here. Let's be fair with ourselves. That was not talking about the mother here. Maybe. Let us look at it this way. Let us flip the coin for a minute. If the girl has something on the man and pressure the man for this, because of this thing, package me to your son. I want to go to America. I want to live there. And the man had no choice and did it. And the girl kept coming back, maybe to come and renew a threat or whatever, but still doing both ways. It is easy for us to say the lady is the victim. No, I don't believe the lady is the victim. I believe the man is either the victim or the man himself is the villain. So it is either way. So I don't want us to conclude with the fact that the lady is a victim. Both of them are wrong. It's a taboo. Whatever it is that is between them, we don't know.
Exactly.
I sent a video in the group a couple of weeks ago in regards to a situation where we need to, there was this lawyer talking on this podcast about the statistics or the amounts of girls in families with uncles that are essayed in Nigeria, the statistics are astounding. The average, maybe 1 out of every girl between 16 and 20 has been essayed, has been manipulated. There is such thing as sexual exploitation. I don't understand why you assume automatically that the man is the victim. I watched a video in today on YouTube from the BBC where they talked about Dubai and a lot of African women that have been tricked into, oh, I've got you a job in Dubai. And the next thing they know, they're being pimped out to all these disgusting people in Dubai. That thing is real. So to have this assumption that, yeah, we don't have all the variables, I get what you're saying, but there is a high factor and a probability that definitely she's been manipulated or she's been pressured to have Kerouac with this gentleman. Why would a woman want to have Kerouac with someone that's old enough to be her dad? Why is there the natural assumption that she liked it?
If that's your argument, I will tell you for free. I will tell you for free.
In Nigeria, so many girls and so many females have been sexually exploited. Even myself, when I was 16, I had an uncle that was groping me. This was in the UK. So to have this assumption that, oh, there's no sex exploitation or women are not essayed in Nigeria and abroad, it doesn't make sense to me.
No. I don't think this is about women being essayed. The reason I brought that up is this. I respect what Okwemeka said and Okudayo and everybody, frankly speaking, no. I'm just speaking from my own point of view. You, as a woman, you have control of your body. I don't think any woman who is listening to us right now will get involved in a mess like this.
Not voluntarily, no, but how do you know that? I just said to you that there's many women, they will meet a guy in a club. Next week, they will meet someone. Next thing you know, they manipulate you. Oh, I've got a job in Dubai. You're stupid enough to agree. Next thing you know, they've now got power over you. Won't let you leave until you decide to sleep with men. These things happen to young women. Nobody voluntarily wants to but this is let me finish what I'm saying. Nobody voluntarily. You're giving the assumption that it's voluntary, and I'm just saying there could be another side of the story where she could have been pressured. There's always a power dynamic between an elderly man and a young girl. It's not always the assumption that most women go with men because of money. We have to know the reality because we hear it every day in documentaries, BBC, Channel 4, what's going on in Dubai, where women are sexually exploited. So for you to not think about that side of it, I don't understand it. You're just assuming that, oh, this woman, okay, she was interested in this man. You haven't even thought about the power dynamics of an old elderly man and her being a young woman. We don't know what was said, whether he blackmailed her, whether he has something over her. The natural assumption is to say that, oh, it's a taboo. She wanted it. She liked it.
Okay, now I'm just gonna let everybody drop their opinion because my own take is not even like other people's own. I see it differently, and I agree with what you guys are saying. That papa is supposed to die in the first place, but I'll come back to that. Who hasn't spoken? Abby, because me and Sisi will probably end up me Sisi, but Abby, your take.
I think we had something similar, and Uncle Dayo answered my question on the backstage. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I think that the reason why I always would hold certain people in higher esteem is because I like to assume that with age comes a certain level of wisdom. With age comes a certain level of, should I say, respect as well. As a younger person, to respect you as an older person, you need to actually carry yourself in that light. And that's my issue I have is from a societal standpoint, you're an older man. Much more is expected of you. To whom much is given, much is expected. So in my head, I'm like, wait, Agbalagba, you should act a certain way. I know that that's not always the case and that's not how it translates, but that's the first thing. From a societal standpoint, you should know better. Also, that dad is the one that has some sort of loyalty towards his child. You as a dad, I think one of your first instincts is you want to protect your child. So why would you even do that to your child to begin with? The girl could just be a girl who has seen an opportunity for a better life. Let's put things to perspective. She doesn't owe that man anything. She doesn't care about the dad. She doesn't care about anybody. Her thing here is, wait, I'm about to marry someone that lives in America. I'm about to go to America. This is a better lifestyle, a better start for my life. And she's going to take it. That's someone who bait has been given to, and it's almost like you're expecting her not to take it, right? He is the one that has some sort of loyalty, or should have some sort of loyalty towards his son, to even protect his son from such nonsense to begin with. That's my issue here.
Abby,
not only are you an old
before
man,
you finish, Abby, are you saying the woman who agreed to marry to a man bringing you to the United States, she doesn't have any loyalty to that man? She's not supposed to have told that man that, honey, I'm dealing with something. No, my conscience will not let me rest. I have to share with you what is going on here.
Uncle Ben, she was brought to marry somebody. She was not in love with the person. What loyalty do you have when you're not the one that found your husband yourself? Basically, somebody dangled a better life to in your face. That woman is just a greedy woman that saw a better opportunity, a better life, and took it. Which loyalty is there to have? Think about it, Uncle Ben. She's an arranged wife. Loyalty comes because I love you. Loyalty comes because I chose you. This is someone who was baited, and she's a greedy person and took the bait. She has her own goal there is enjoyment. I'm going to America is a better life. Chances are, maybe if time even passed, she might not even have stayed with that man once she got what she wanted, whether it's her green card or whatever sort of permanent stay. That person was there for one reason, and that is why the loyalty lies with the dad. The dad baited somebody that is a young person that probably wanted a better life, and she went for it. That's the reason why I'm not. The only thing I'm putting over her, Uncle Ben, is greed. And let's be honest, it is what it is. The game is the game. So the only person that has an issue here is the dad, who is meant to even be the protector of his own child to begin with, Uncle Ben. You now baited a young girl. Of course she was going to take it if she's about that life. That's my thing here. Whether or not she's a bad person, the only thing I can hold over her head is the fact that she wanted a better life, saw an opportunity, and took it.
Okay.
That itself is not exactly a good thing, but I'm just calling things for what they are. You can label it as whatever I want to label it as. Whether I want to label it as greed, whether I want to label it as being street smart or street wise, whatever you want to label it as, that girl actually got baited and she took it. She's a young girl that's about that hustle life, that's about stability, and she took it. Daddy that gave birth to somebody couldn't look out for his son. Instead, he's the one that even puts his son in that sort of predicament. That is the person that gets like I said, even from a societal standpoint, why are you such an Agbaya? Agbaya Oshi. You cannot look out for the young people of society. You're adding to the issues of the society. Is that not even a problem on its own, Uncle Ben? That is why he gets the bulk of the blame, because you're an Agbaya.
No, the dad is, like I said,
not move like that.
The dad deserves to be quiet. I don't even want to try to explain whatever madness of whatever he did. He deserves.
I just want to ask the question, why is this natural assumption that the dad is a victim? There's wicked parents everywhere. You hear of people that give birth to children and don't give a damn of them. Why is this natural assumption that because the dad is a good dad and that because of that he wouldn't do? Abby has just explained it very well, which there are wicked, evil people like that. Even as parents.
Abby, question is, why would a normal dad take such an action against his own son if the man is not under some pressure? Dads RAPE their daughters all the time. Uncle Dayo. There are some bad parents in the world. We see it every day. So I don't know. I don't have an answer to your question, but what if it's just a bad dad? What if it's just a bad dad?
Yeah.
Let me give you a quick story, Uncle Ben, before I end, right? There was somebody that reached out to my dad. So my mom passed 3.5 years ago now. Somebody who's a pastor in a popular church, who is meant to be my dad's friend, reached out to my dad to say, oh boy, are you not lonely? You should get a wife. Now, my dad's rules are very simple. He wants an older wife who has older children that have done exactly what his children have done. He does not want any children. He doesn't want to pay tuition fees. He wants children that have gone to university. My sister, my younger sister is going into that final year.
Bami is very smart too. Bami, no.
My youngest sister, the reason I wasn't even on this live for the most part is because I'm helping her. She's going to uni tomorrow, her final year in university, and that is it. My dad is done with tuition fees. So my dad's rules are very simple. These are my rules for dating anybody or for marrying anybody, right? Cool. Now he tells this to his friends, he tells this to his family when it comes up. Besides, my dad thinks that I'm not ready to get married yet. I'm happy where I'm at. I still miss my wife, etc. Now, this man arranged a lady who is 36 years old for my dad. And my dad said, excuse me, did you hear that I'm not ready for a relationship? This man has been pressuring my dad. Do you know that my dad walked in on this man, went to this man's office and heard him talking about why my dad was a good candidate to marry? Because it would give her an opportunity to come to the UK. He's British. He has all of this money. He's this, he's that. So the man has promised this woman something, and he was not doing a man of God, spiritual man. This is the woman God has said that is going to comfort you after your wife has died. That's what that was the role the man was playing. Meanwhile, this whole time here is a scam, because a pastor would tell a young woman in his church, the Lord will bless you with a husband this year. Meanwhile, he's playing games and using God to cover up. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. So think about it. If that did not happen, how would my dad even have... First of all, let's even understand the fact that my dad had his values and his moral sets. This is exactly what I want. But outside of that, can you see some kind of manipulative games that people play for whatever reason best known to them? It doesn't make sense, but this is actually a true life story that happened. My dad was gisting me. I was laughing. And pastors do this all this time. You hear a pastor promising somebody that they will get married this year. Meanwhile, he's arranging somebody on the side.
Yeah.
Not come and say it's God that did it.
Yeah.
You know? So these
pastors
are
do that a lot.
Exactly. So that's even an example of something that happened with my dad. My dad was just me a couple months ago. These things happen. So
there's manipulation out there. People are manipulated all the time, as Abby said. So personally, for me, the great emphasis is on the dad. The dad has to take a higher proportion of the blame.
All right. Uncle Emeka and everybody is here. Yeah, Simbi, don't worry, we'll round up together. I just wanted to show Real Fam, especially Uncle Emeka and everybody. I want to show them the dada, the father of this man that we are talking about. Are you ready? Everybody, are you ready to see the dad?
Yes.
Please, we're ready.
You're ready?
I'm sitting down.
Dada, this is the dad.
Oh, come on.
Are you kidding?
This is the man then is in Asaba. He's always water. That's him.
He's always doing
Why am I not
dating.
surprised?
Oh, God.
You know why? All the baby is actually not the dad. The reason is that as we are having
these
the conversation, I can't just get his image out of my head. Like, this is the kind of thing he can play in the movie.
Always.
He can play this type of role in the movie.
Always go after his brother's widow.
Exactly. All right. This is very interesting.
Next person is Oswafia.
Yeah, exactly. So, Uncle Emeka, you used to watch Nigeria old movies, so that you know all these people.
You know, my background is theater arts now.
Oh, yeah, I remember you.
RMD was my classmate back in the university. Yeah, we graduated together. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
This man,
I left Nigeria.
This man is one of the Nigeria actors I like to watch a lot. I hate him and I love him at the same time. When I said I hate him, not like the negative one, it's just that the role he plays in movie. Sometimes the man can really get under my skin in movie. He's the type of man that can do exactly something like this. Be sleepy.
Your favorite villain?
be sleeping with his son's wife. He can do it, Baba Were. Anyway, Sisi have not spoken all this while. I think Sisi is just getting ready. Sisi, no fight, oh. Don't come and fight. I know the moment I said, what was the lady looking you, the first thing you asked me is, are you okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Sisi, I
already
am
understand the
okay. My question to your gender, Sisi, is this. How can a woman be sleeping with father and a son and be smiling with the son in US? How? Make it make sense. I don't understand, Sisi. You sleep with dad, you sleep with son. You are probably even psychologically measuring the Agbola. And you have 2 kids. And like Sister Labe and Uncle Emeka said now, don't need to go and do DNA for those children. They might actually be his own siblings.
Yeah,
Why are some people wicked like this? From Chiwetalagu, the father, to this mad woman right now. Why am I even yelling self? They didn't even pay me. Sisi, clear your gender. I knew you people will destroy this world last. I still don't understand why God has to make us sleep when he was creating you people. Make me understand, Sisi.
okay. So for me, I feel like Uncle Emeka has said everything I wanted to say. That is why he's our zaddy. Because the person with the most responsibility is the dad of the son, right? He positioned this woman for his son to marry for his own personal and selfish interest, right? So that the lady can be close to him, he can be close to the lady, whatever. Aside from that, just psychologically, I just feel like the guy is just a very manipulative, crazy type of father. He's one of these fathers that's narcissist. They lack empathy. Clearly, he wants everything. He's playing people like pawns for his own selfish interest. Because for a father to go to that extent, I've not heard of that before. To get your side chick married to your son, and then they're having kids, and you're still sleeping with the person. I mean, we need to check if he's really the father of that boy. It's just wickedness, right? But is it the woman's fault? Yes, she has blame, 100%. But like everybody said, for me, when it comes to older man, younger woman dynamics, especially in an African context, I will always say that the man is the one that holds the power. It's not usually the women. Because if the woman had the money, I don't think she would need to be positioned to marry somebody to get to the abroad. She would have her own means to get to the abroad, right? So when Uncle Dio was saying, "Oh, I see manipulation. The woman is the one that manipulated the man." How? When the father is the one that positioned her to move to be in the abroad with his son. So it shows me that the woman is not the one financially able or capable, or should have done it already for herself and been in the US. That will be a different story, right? So I just feel like the father is the type of father. There's a lot of people that have children and they don't like their children. They're not maternal parents. They're in competition with their children. We hear it all the time. Mothers that are in competition with their daughters. They'll go after the same man that their daughter's dating as a boyfriend. They'll be sleeping with their daughter's boyfriend just because they want to have a one up on their own child that they gave birth to. I'm like, what's going on? But in this dynamic, I can say that there's manipulation on the dad's behalf to the lady, because most times, for example, I know of a scenario. I don't want to say too much because you never know who's hearing. I know of a scenario where a man is having a side chick. He's been dating this, he's married, children, wealthy, doing fine, him and his wife. If you see them together, you'll not think that there's any problem between them on the outside. This man has a whole side chick. How did you know this girl? He met this girl in Nigeria. He's a Nigerian. She's an orphan. She doesn't have parents. He met her when she was in university, starting university. You know, this all sugar daddy thing. They started a relationship. He's been paying for her school. He's even brought the girl to the UK as we talk. So if you have that kind of connection with a man, let's say that's your circumstance, if he now presents and says, you know what, I don't want to let you go. This is the first man that you've been sleeping with since. These older men, they'll be telling you, oh, I don't want you to have any boyfriend. You are my possession. You will just be sleeping with this man. He will be married. He will not allow you to have a boyfriend. He will not allow you to even see other men. He will be so controlling. He now says, because I want you to come and marry my. Maybe she didn't know that it's his son. You never know. I don't know. Even if she did, what can she say if that man has been orchestrating and playing chess with her life from the beginning of their relationship? It's difficult to get out of that type of relationship. That's just the truth. Because we said she's been going back every year to see the man. They say they love each other. So there's something deeper going on, to be honest. So I don't think it's fair to say, oh, the woman is the one holding all the cards. No. I feel like at a certain point, if she genuinely loved the son, which clearly she doesn't, because there was no conscience to say, you know what, this thing is happening. Now that she's away from the man, maybe if they were in Nigeria, I could understand. But now that you're in a whole nother country, you have some sort of autonomy to say, this is the situation. I'm sorry, your dad forced me to do this. This is not what I want. I want us to break up. Or maybe not even have children with the guy, maybe, if you really have a conscience. But I just feel like she's just in too deep. And the dad is the one that's orchestrating and manipulating everything, including the woman, including his own son. That's just it. Yeah.
Thank you, Sisi. I got to let everybody go now because it's really, really late now. Thank you, everybody. Simbi, you and I, we finish. If anybody want to add anything, please add. If not, we've come to the end of today's show. The picture I have there now, that is how the papa is looking where Sisi was talking, like, Sisi, you played me like this. Okudayo, go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Uncle Beno. The thing is this. I am not blaming the lady, categorically. I'm not blaming the lady. And contrary to what people were saying that, oh, I'm trying to like exonerate the dad. No, I'm not doing that either. What I'm trying to say is that we are giving only this information that you read out on the net. We should be open in our minds. We don't know what actually transpired between the father and the daughter. The only innocent person out is the son. Between the father and the daughter, it may be, as you people have said, maybe the father has something on that girl that she's in too deep, so that the father has to now package her to go and meet the son. Question that I will ask is this. What does the father stand to gain from packaging her, his own side chick, so to say, to go and sleep with his son, to go and marry the son? Absolutely nothing. That's why I said, let us look at it the other way around. I'm not saying that's what happened, but same also, what you people are saying also is an assumption also. It may not be so. And I said, okay, let us look at it the other way around. What if the man is the one that did something wrong and the lady have an information or have a care about something on the father that may ruin the man, and the lady knows that he has his son in the US single, and said that, okay, for us to work this thing out, this is what I want. An average girl in Nigeria wants to go to the US. So you can flip it both ways. Maybe the father sent her, or maybe she herself made the demand because she has something on the father. Let us be open-minded here. I'm not condemning anybody. I'm just saying that this is narrow to that can work out. Because if you have something on a blackmail on a man and say that this is what you want, the man will be forced to do it, even though it is contrary to what is normal. Because this is contrary to what is normal. The only reason why I think a father can do that to his son is if he's being blackmailed and whatever that lady has on him is very, very, very big. So that's why I say let us look at it that I'm not saying anybody. I'm not saying that maybe the father is free or no. Both of them are wrong. And then my question again is that after the father has done what he did, the lady now comes to the US for 5 years. Any Nigerian lady that comes to the US for 5 years know that she has got a right. She can say no to anything that is going on in Nigeria and remain with the husband. And if the husband does not have a clue, she can tell the man, see, your father is trying to do this with me, but I don't want to do it anymore. And she will stay with her husband and nothing will happen. But she did not. So please, I'm not supporting the father, neither am I condemning the woman. But I'm just saying that let us free our minds. Let's look at this thing from both angles. Thank you.
Thank you, Okudayo. Thank you very much, Okudayo. Oh man, this is a wonderful show. Like play. We've done 2 hours, 29 minutes. All right, let's get out of here. Uncle Emeka, any final say? Good night, Okudayo. Thank you very much. Uncle Emeka, any final say, sir?
My final say is that I kind of gave a thought to what Brother Dio just said now, and that is that, if for example, if that lady comes to the US, the opportunity to stop doing whatever she was doing is there, and she didn't take it. So that kind of made me to pause. But I'm still not absolving the man for even orchestrating this whole thing, in my opinion. Having said that, I think we all should be careful, and that is why because these things can only happen to vulnerable people. Some ladies, if they are vulnerable, they're very easy to manipulate. I rarely see an old man being manipulated by a young lady to the point of blackmailing him for him to give her his son. Because sometimes I try to put myself in that position. I just can't fathom that happening to me, or even men in my age bracket that I know. So we just have to be careful, and that's all I have to say. Thank you, everybody. I know I've been gone for a very long time, and I was dealing with certain issues, but
we know
I'm back now.
Zaddy.
Thank you,
Zaddy, but please.
Thank you, Zaddy.
Okay, you have to pay fine.
I miss
Uncle
you,
Emeka,
CC and
Uncle
CB and Abby, everybody.
Uncle Emeka, Simbi was typing under my name, and she said
she was confusing me.
It's CBO. It's not me that was typing. She was doing all day long ago. It's not me. And I was even surprised when she said, you don't want somebody your daughter age to come and call you baby. Uncle Emeka, don't you want somebody to call you baby?
I responded and I said, I have names that sound sexier and better than baby.
You don't want baby, Uncle Emeka?
If it's somebody within my age group, yeah, no problem. But that's not really the word. I like read my comments. I mean it.
I mean, if a 30-year-old is calling you baby, I don't
know. Uncle Emeka comment. Uncle Emeka say, what is the comment? Uncle Emeka say, I have names that sound sexier and better than baby. But Uncle Emeka, you get how that baby they work. That baby they make person feel like, he's kind of sexy.
Uncle Emeka, she'll say baby and she's touching your head.
Brother Ben, when you go home, yeah, madam, for once call him my love and see what happens.
Did you know the funny thing? This thing that you just said. When I speak to my boyfriend, I'll be like, "Oh, baby." He'll be like, "You're calling me baby, old man like me. You don't have any respect."
Typical Nigerian men.
You know my baby. You're my baby. He's like, you don't have any respect, old man like me.
You know what's really funny? My mom is calling someone that's going to be 80 in May baby. Can you imagine?
Honey babe, please leave mommy and her love, Deje. I think I'll beg you. Where they are right now, they are experiencing new love like never before.
I'm telling you, the way my house, and the way we were loving each
my
other.
friend right now is French speaking, so they call me, Mon Chéri. That's what they call me.
Mon Chéri.
I respond, my chéri. That's.
Okay, Becca.
You need to download in this back. You ain't calling you Mon Chéri. Who are they? We need to vet this information in the backstage.
French speaking. Which country in Africa speaks French? So,
my God,
Cameroon. There you go.
Oh my God. Okay, Emeka, I want to be like you when I old. I'm telling you, sir. I want to be like you when I old.
No. I'm good.
Daddy.
See fresh Zaddy now. Oh yeah, now. How they not go call you Moncherry where you be like RMD?
Make
Oh,
una
This
mind.
this gray beard is giving 10/10 minus nothing.
Yes, she be. I be.
And that's some period.
Hmm?
Per.
It's okay. Okay, guys.
Uncle
Thank you
Emeka,
so much.
please.
Thank you,
Uncle
Uncle
Emeka, please.
Emeka.
Yes, sir.
Allow us to drag these ladies, I beg. This thing will happen now when one woman they sleep with papa, sleep with pikin. Now you know let us really come after the women today. And because I say you are here now, we're kind of watching what to say. Uncle Emeka, I beg, sometimes just pretend like say you know they. May we just do them how we want to do them.
No, I only pretend say I know
No,
this.
Uncle Ben, no.
When you are dealing with issues like VDM and the Yabojo, I know they put mouth there. I refuse to. But anything that has to do with this type of topic, no, women should be defended at all costs. Unfortunately, I
God
stand by
bless you,
it.
sir.
God
But at the
bless you,
same
sir.
time,
God
we have
bless
to.
you, bless you, bless you.
Emeka, we still have to hold them accountable. We have to hold them accountable. You cannot be sleeping with father and sleeping with son.
Robert,
Uncle Ben.
my
Uncle
daughter is
Ben,
right
we
there.
said
My daughter
that,
is
but
like right there
we
looking
said
at
this.
me.
Both of them
I
are
want to
accountable.
bring her to come and say hi. My daughter is right there looking at me.
You
There's
needed to
no
say
We
hi.
way.
wanted to see. We've
Thank
always
you.
wanted to see how Emeka.
She don't
Please.
run. She don't run. No, man. I'm for sisterhood, though. My brother. I'm telling you.
Oh my God. All right. Thank you, everybody. You're gonna have a fantastic night. Oh, Cece, you gotta go to bed, my dear. Thank you,
Guys.
Abby.
UK guys, thank you. Abby.
Thank you.
Bye,
DC.
Zaddy.
Thank
You guys
you.
are really trying. I appreciate
We
it.
love you, Zaddy.
Thank
In
you.
fact, I still wake up and you guys are on. I'm like, dude, these people even sleep. What is
Yeah.
going on?
Oh my God. Thank you.
Thank you for supporting us, Uncle
No
Mecca.
problem.
Definitely. I know that Uncle Ben doesn't like it, but I like that you stand on business, regardless of the brotherhood.
Yes, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Oh, you see,
Sadaya, you're still here.
You can join. It's not too late. Join.
Abby is saying now I understand why Uncle Emeka is for the sisterhood.
What, Dios?
Moncherry.
Oh.
Moncherry, Uncle Ben. I pronounce it well now.
It's Moncherry. I pronounce it the Yoruba way. Which one be your Moncherry? Oh, Sherry. Which one be that one
We
now?
need to have a chat.
What?
Do you know that even after everything that we did for Uncle Dio, we gave him a nickname, Papi. Uncle Dio still decided to stay with Brotherhood. We need to withdraw that Papi.
Yeah.
Yes. We need
Back.
to withdraw it.
Back.
I'm with you, Abby, 100%. I agree.
What is going on here? Are you people
We are
trying
taking Papi away from Uncle Dio.
We gave Uncle Dio everything. We pamper Uncle Dio. We gave him a nickname.
He don't mess up
Uncle Dio
today.
abandoned us.
We're not happy with him.
Yes, he abandoned us.
Don't mess up. Uncle Daddy, don't mess up now.
IBCB and Honey Bae, I tell you now. If anybody is trying to take Uncle Dio away from me and Chucky, we will fight tooth and nail for this one. We will fight anybody.
I'm glad Chucky is not on the show today. Chucky, that's the case you're watching this.
Maybe did Arsenal won their match?
I don't know. I don't check. You know, I don't listen to football, so I don't know. I have to give
Tomorrow.
you.
Because if Arsenal lose their match, that may be the reason why Chucky is not here.
No, in the backstage, he said it's tomorrow at 8 p.m.
I think it's tomorrow because I would have seen a notification on my Alexa or something.
I think they played already.
Are you sure?
No. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Arsenal I think they played already now, Abby.
It's tomorrow, according to Chucky.
No, Uncle Ben.
Because I told him.
I think is it today or tomorrow?
It was the discussion was this morning.
It's a new day in Nigeria already, so that will
Okay,
be today.
it's midnight, yeah, 2:30.
Okay,
maybe. Yeah.
Maybe Chucky is just busy anyway. No worries.
Anyway, I'm going to drop off. Lovely, always a pleasure. Uncle Dio, we love you, even though you betrayed us today. Bye.
You not betray you, Uncle Dio. Honey babe, go.
Bye.
Thank you, honey babe. We love you, Mama. Thank you very much. Who Jesus? Thank you, Uncle Emeka. You are always our Zaddy. Only say you are only doing
Always
zaddy to
and
yourself, sha.
forever.
You no do to me. You for do to me. Say
I go,
okay.
I go, I go, I
Uncle
go
Patrick
soon,
is not here. Uncle Patrick is
I
our
go soon
supporter
jack back to
also.
Nigeria next month. I don't go with that.
Yes, yes. Come to Nigeria.
Till February.
Hey, Uncle Emeka, no, okay, you go to join us from there, sha. You no go leave us alone. You won't leave us
Yes,
hanging.
now.
The enjoyment with the Nigeria, I'm not sure say I go feel find time do this thing. though.
I know.
When is Daddy going to Nigeria?
No tell them, Uncle Emeka, no tell them. Man, I no go send those guys we get tiny jeans. Come we lay you for
Me
Paul.
that want to go and take selfie with Zaddy and send to you people. We are talking about other girls. I didn't want to go and fight. Be the protector of Zaddy, our Zaddy.
I hear you, funny girl. All right.
Abby, calm down. I'm the Ada, so chill.
No. If I go to Nigeria, I will give my information. It's not a problem at all.
Thank you, Zaddy. I'm going to be in Nigeria. I'm going to be back in this.
Zaddy.
I can't wait.
In fact, I have a very big party coming up. My older brother is doing 70th in Lagos, so that's in December 10th.
Whoa!
Maybe that's where we'll find our husbands.
Congratulations.
Let's get ready.
Yeah, so
Yes, so yes, Abby, yes, so.
Oh wow, Uncle Emeka, no worry. Okay, no worry. Just I will do special prayer for you so that those girls, those Lagos Island, those Lekki
nothing
girls,
is happening, brother Ben. Nothing.
Oh.
I'm a man of principle. Nothing. I know the 2 times. And
with this your face like this, Emeka. In fact, Abby, oh yeah, CB, none about on our head. More pray for Uncle Emeka. We have to cover it with the blood of Jesus.
No, my brother.
Not Jesus.
Seriously, not
Uncle Ben, we trust Zaddy. Zaddy is good.
Zaddy is a man of principles. It won't do that.
I'm telling you, ladies, now, especially you, Abby, and CB, now, I go miss Uncle Emeka pass. When those Niger girls catch Zaddy,
I said we are going to fight.
No more will pray. If those guys catch Zaddy, now I go lose. Okay. All right.
God forbid, Uncle Dayo. God forbid.
Amen. I just saw what Dayo wrote. My brother. I thought you had my back. Did you see what Dayo wrote there?
Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm saying. God forbid.
Uncle Dayo, we will remove Papi from your name. You are no longer Papi.
Make una put Uncle Dayo for I approve. I'm not put Uncle Dayo for the black.
Uncle Dayo is he's just joking. I know Uncle Dayo. Uncle Dayo he's a virtuous man, just like you have virtuous women.
Yes, so in fact, CC, you now have the permission. Call Misty. Now if you put Uncle Dayo for black book forever now.
Okay, guys.
Thank you.
I have to go. Hopefully,
yes, sir.
Tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
There's a show tomorrow. We'll rock it.
Yeah, of course. There will be show plenty. Okay. And I want to just they hold me back before, and I think I finally handled that today. So
okay, please leave VDM alone and the Yabojo and all those people. We're done with them.
No, I'm not
no more weddings. No more weddings. All these weddings and all that. You people are stressing.
I'm not doing VDM. I'm not doing VDM for Yabojo. He's always giving me headache. He's giving me headache too, sir. He's giving me stressing me out.
Zaddy, don't worry.
We have some critical content we want to cover tomorrow. It has to do with other parts of Africa. So we'll do that for like maybe 30 or 40 minutes before we dive into something. A lot of things are happening in other countries in Africa that I think it's time we're going to start examining them. I have this South Africa situation that I just wanted to sample people's opinion about. Right now, South Africa are chasing everybody. They don't want them to use their healthcare system and all of that. And even a man who happens to be a South African citizen, he has lived there for 21 years. That man too was being chased, and then the man stood his ground like, y'all can't do this. I pay taxes. I'm a citizen and all of that. So then we have some other situation too. Is that Kenya? Something was happening in Kenya too.
I read that. Is it the one that the man discovered he had a daughter and then he went ahead and married that daughter so he can will all his properties to her?
It's madness. There's just too many madness going on now.
True story, because I'm like, wow.
Yeah. So we're gonna cover all that tomorrow. But let me allow you guys to go. This is a fantastic show. Thank you very much, Uncle Emeka, for being
Thank
here.
you. Thank you, everybody.
We
God
really
bless.
appreciate your presence. Thank you, sir.
I'm out.
My two trouble.
Uncle Ben, before I go, can I say something, please?
Okay, Abby. Wait. Make I put a break here so that whatever you say can be used against you in the court of law. Don't mind me. Whatever you say will not be used against you. I'm just kidding, my dear. All right, go ahead, Abby.
Okay. But Uncle Ben, I actually wanted to just publicly appreciate you for being such an amazing uncle to all of us.
Yeah.
For being so kind, for being so caring, for being so giving as well. You give us all of your time, your attention. Your attention to detail is astonishing. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to appreciate you publicly. Thank you so much for all you do. Really appreciate you. I personally am so glad our paths crossed. Thank you so much, Ben, for everything that you do. That's
Thank
all
you.
I can say.
Thank you, my sweet baby Abby. Thank you for being my baby girl. I really appreciate you. Well, that's just me anyway. I'm just being me. I'm enjoying the fact that we can come here and discuss issues and learn from each other. Me personally, I've learned massively from almost everybody that come on this platform. So it's not just like me hosting shows for people. It's me also just playing the role of a moderator and also have people pour into me. So I appreciate you for saying all that, Abby. God bless you very much. But you guys are the one I have to thank first. Thank Mosh. I always told you guys that it's just like anytime we have meeting, me and my team, I usually tell them that you guys are not the content creators. The contributors are the content creator. Because when you have a talk show and people come to your talk show and they contribute, that goes a long way. Nobody want to come and listen to you every day. What do you even have to say, Seth? Imagine if only me, if I'm here talking every day. What do I even know, Seth? But the fact that people come with experience, with knowledge, and they are willing and ready to share with everybody. That alone is a lot for me. I mean, I know now what people think saying a small thing, now me I the value the most. So there are so many places you guys can be, and sometimes you choose to be here. So thank you, Abby. Thank you, everybody, for always being part of the fam. One thing with me, I know, be saying, my God is a miracle working God. One day, all this algorithm where they crazy now, algorithm might pick this channel up one day, and then before you know, we might just grow from our 12,000 subscribers all the way to like maybe 500,000. You know,
wait.
but it's still gonna be the way it is. That won't change me or change anybody like that. It's still going to be us, and that's why I think the channel is attracting like minds. You know, if you look at the channel so far now, we don't have a lot of buzz blues here. We don't have people fighting after watching our show. So, and we don't host regular show where people just want to exaggerate things or just lie about things. Or no, we have conversation like matured people. We have disagreement and we sort it out and we share. Everybody come, they bring their 100% contribution. So that is what mattered the most for me. Hours that I spend on this channel, if I spend half of those hours on Trends Reality, I think I should be making like maybe $4,000-$5,000 every month, because Trend Reality is American channel. But then if I'm on Trend Reality, I won't even be myself. First off, I have to be struggling with my accent. I can't even talk the way I want to talk, you know. I have to be saying, ladies and gentlemen, I have something to show you guys. This happened yesterday, this happened there. Before you know, it's even stressing me out. I've told my girls that, look, if I can see somebody who can speak fluently American English, I don't mind to hire. Because anytime I want to create something on Trends Reality, you man stress meaning. Sometimes I will create it, finish, I will play back, I will be like, this thing no sound like America at all. Let me just go to Uncle Beno JJ, where I will speak, my people will understand me, and we move on. So thank you, Abby. You are such a lovely girl. Even though I haven't seen you one on one, but it's almost feel like
I'll see you next year. I'm coming to America.
Yeah, come, my dear. Make I stress you out small for America. But unfortunately, it depends on where you come from America. You get some place where
I'm
you go to America where they boring you.
No, Uncle Ben, what I want to do, because I have family all over, I want to do like a 6-week tour so I can touch like
Okay.
different places.
Oh yeah,
I'll keep everyone
that's
posted.
good.
But like 6 to 8 weeks is my plan. So I can
That's
see
good.
all of my favorite people, my family, all my
Oh,
friends, and all. So
that's lovely, Abby.
a
I like
long
that.
yes, Uncle Ben.
Even me, that's why I've always have plan. Like this year, we wanted to go to Europe before, but my children changed all that. I've always wanted to go to Europe too, and just like you were saying now, I was telling my wife like this is something we have to do and take like maybe 2 to 3 weeks, so because I want to brag. I've learned that you people in Europe, you can use train to enter another country. It's like those Germany, France. It be like say
Yeah,
they did together. So I do tell my
yes,
wife that, babe,
yeah.
if we do that, you can take that opportunity, reach everywhere. I'll come go save the picture. You know, make I do 419. After 4 months, I go post another one. Oh, I just came back from Paris. I go wait 4 months again. I post another one. I'm just visit Germany. Oh, man. Me say I'll take and do what I small. But it's a good thing. If you come to America and you travel around, you not go like to leave America. America is always fun for people who don't live here. Now where do they live for here? Now you know today fun for. Unless you are retired like Uncle
Let me
Emeka.
tell you a secret. Let me tell you a secret.
Mhm.
I attract American men. So I feel like my husband is in America.
Ah, Abby.
Who knows? I may be moving to America in the future.
Abby, I'm thinking you will find better husband in UK than America. I want the
Uncle
ones
Ben,
the way they here, they are moving sideways. Oh.
Uncle Ben, you need to whisper. You need to whisper. I'm
Make I
just
whisper.
saying. I'm just saying that American men are always attracted to me. I'm just not America, but I mean like Nigerian men that live in America. That's what I mean. For some reason.
Abby, let Nigeria men in UK attracted to you.
Nigerian men in the UK are very somehow. Except Sisi's husband to be. The rest are somehow.
Abby, the Nigerian men in this US, make I talk say they don't take almost 90% of the good one finish.
I be listening to Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben is right. Listen to him.
Yeah, Simbi. Abi, you said Simbi, you too, you want to talk say your husband there America, Abi?
Why is
Uncle
everybody
Ben, I'm serious.
Uncle Dayo said be careful. What's going on in America? Whatever going on in America is going on in the UK too anyway. God will help all of us. It's
I
just
think
like
UK is better. UK, you people move like you have a lot of nicer young men than the young men we have here.
UK is not better. Oh. Hey?
Really?
Eh?
Don't you see what of those guys the way they work for waiting with that play? Canary Wharf.
Uncle Ben, UK is not better. The UK, hey? You see all the UK girls are even running away, going to Nigeria for 30 December, going to Ghana for 30 December, so they can find husband. They want to find husband within 1 month. There's a reason.
See, Uncle Daya is asking you. Uncle Daya is asking you, what of Chucky? Is Chucky not?
It's not me asking, no. It's not me asking. It's asking everybody what of Chucky.
He's asking you, can't you be a second wife to Chucky? Is it bad?
Please, Chucky's wife is going to come and fight us one day. Oh. Chucky's wife is coming for us one day, like this. The way we're going.
Oh, well, make I go, Jerry. Thank you, my sweet Abby. Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Bye, CB, my love. Good night.
Yeah, have a good night, Mama.
Bye, darling.
Also,
Bye.
thank you, CB. Thank you, everybody. Man, this is a wonderful show. We gotta go now. I see Cici was asking me what was my final take. Basically, Cici, my final take regarding that story of this madman who's carry wife, giving pikin, and then start sleeping with the wife again. I would just say they are all sick, frankly speaking. I blame the man. I blame the man. I blame the wife. The only person I feel sorry for is the husband and the children. That's all. The rest of that baba and that woman, they are both crazy. Honestly speaking, I do agree with what Uncle Emeka and the others say that possibly maybe the father might have some influence over her. that he used to compel her to marry the son and now start messing with her again. I do agree. And just like Uncle Dayo say, it can be the other way around. It can also be that the girl is the one who has some leverage over the father and get it to marry the son. But that story really don't match, because if the girl is the one that use her leverage to over the father to marry the son, she would have cut that shit up the moment she got to America. So it looks like the father is actually the culprit. But the part I don't get, and all my real fam sisters, they will not explain that part to me clearly, is why would a woman sleep with both father and son? We are talking about equity, justice for women, and all of that. Why can't a woman say no when it matters? This is America. If they were in Nigeria, it's a different ballgame. But here they are in America, right? So I can't get over the fact that she did not sat the husband down and say, hey, I'm sorry, I know I have wronged you, but this is going on. Your father is doing this to me and that, and then they can resolve it amicably. Why do she have to play along for 5 solid years? Also, I agree with what Abby said, that, yeah, maybe she was asked to come and marry the son. Maybe she did not love the son from the bottom of her heart. So she was just also playing along. Maybe she, even in her mind, she just feel like both father and son, they are mad. You know, even maybe all the time she was sleeping with the son, maybe she's even mad at the son too, like, your father is doing this to me. It's just crazy. It's diabolical. I don't know what is going on in this world. May God help us. We hear some of these stories and we just question ourselves, like, can this be for real? But in any way, let's just pray for the victim here that happens to be the husband. And for those who don't know, what happened was that the husband's sister reached out to Dr. Shola and put the husband on blast, say the husband abandoned their dad. Ever since he got to America, he has not done this, he has not done that. So then drag the man well. And that is why the man now reached out to Dr. Shola to explain his side of the story, why he's not taking care of the father, why he don't want to see the father, and all of that. And that is why when you read towards the end of the story there, where is it again? Let me show you. Towards the end of the story, he finished it by saying, what is it that you can tell me now? Go back to my wife or forgive my dad? So it's such a dilemma. I feel really sorry for him. I pray we don't get involved in all this craziness, and may God protect us. And finally, I agree with Sister Yinku's Pepe. Sometimes you have to take a break from Dr. Shola's page. Some of the story they share there, you will just be wondering, like, God, why? You just say, God, why? Now, on a final note, please look at the picture on my screen. That is Tonto Dikeh. I was looking at this image of Tonto Dikeh and I was trying to figure out if Tonto Dikeh has hip dimple, a bit deep hip. What was that thing they wanted to kill me with the other day? Hip deep, a bit deep hip. Sexy and happy. This picture now, will you say Tonto Dikeh had hip deep, a bit deep hip? What was that in a hip deep they call on that day now? Anyway, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My wife is home. Let me go downstairs so somebody can call me baby. I love you all. Please let me go and enjoy hip dips. Yes. Did she have hip dip? Okay, Abby say no, she doesn't. So Abby, how do you describe this hip now? Is this rounded hip or gallop hip? All right. Thank you. Cool mama. God bless you, Sister Labelle and Sister Doopsy. Doopsy, my sister bring it 100 today on today's show. Please, Mr. Doopsy, come join the real family, join the panel, more they hear your sweet voice. And she almost sound like she thinker. When I first hear her voice, I'm like, maybe she thinker. Okay. Well, that's what I love that voice. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.